Okay, let me get back over here. Now we should be we should be back live. Sorry about
Yep.
Yep, sorry about that. Big old crash system. Don't know what the hell just happened, but so now it'll be a two stream kind of night. In part one, part two. See what the hell
I
happens.
like the thing you were talking about where you put all your streams up on YouTube as well.
I do. I as soon as it's done, like before I go to bed tonight, I'll start the export and pop it over to YouTube.
Yeah.
Where I mean,
I think that's a really good thing to do,
it, it,
honestly.
it, it is because it broadens the it broadens the audience by quite a bit. Again, over here I've only been able to muster 28 followers. Over on YouTube, I went from 4 to 99 in like a month and a half
Yeah.
of doing this. So, and again, I got whatever whoever watched that one sleep stream, man, they spread it to somebody because again, last time I checked, and I'll open it up right now and have a look. Well, last time I checked, that video had 8.1K views, which is absolutely ridiculous. I don't understand how that works. But hey, man, look, whatever it is, it's minimal effort on my part. Basically, all I have to do is go to sleep,
Yeah.
and
And then we'll
and if there's an audience for it, so be it. Yeah, it's 8.1K views still.
and obviously it's a long-term goal with stuff like that, but once you build
Yep,
an
yep.
audience, you can
And
monetize this
right,
stuff on YouTube
and
and
that's the thing. Sometimes, and that's kind of why I'm letting a little bit more of my outlandish side with wearing the suits and shit show, because you know what, if you're just Joe Normal, and then who's gonna watch that? You know what I mean? How are you gonna draw in an audience if you're just being Joe Normal? If you do something a little different than the crowd, you might get somebody to look, and whomever it might be, you got to build an audience somehow, one way or the other. And then
I
like to think I can draw people in with a little bit of outlandish shit, and get them to stay for my personality and my gameplay and some of the things that I have to say.
yeah, I watch like I said, I turn on streams and I listen to them while I'm playing stuff.
Yep.
So that the gameplay content to me is not a huge thing
Nope.
because
Exactly.
if I want to go watch like professional players, there's professional players.
Then you're gonna go
Yeah, I'm gonna
watch
go watch them.
exactly, exactly.
If I want to be entertained and
Yep.
just listen to something, I want someone to have that kind of personality.
Exactly. Exactly. Tim, you still there, buddy?
Yo,
I'm going to uninvite you so that I can look for us a key.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm bummed
That was a
that
good couple ones there.
it was. It absolutely was. And what'd you end up with? Like bracers and two new rings so far.
Yeah,
So I mean, two keys,
awesome.
three pieces. That's not a terrible start, you know.
If they told me if I ran two keys and got three pieces every time, I would run keys nonstop.
Let me tell you, it can be lucrative. I don't want that one. Let's see here. I don't want that one either.
What were you saying earlier before your stream crashed? You were talking about like when you're 18, 19. I can't remember the exact
Oh shit.
path you were taking with it.
Oh, when you're 18, 19, 20 years old, making 30K a year, you're shitting in high cotton. That's good money. But
Yep.
my wife at that time was making nothing, so I was paying all the bills. I felt like king of the world. Well, over the course of time, her good job, good job, good job. Now, mind you, I'm basing this off because I just got my promotion to supervisor. But mind
Yeah.
you, it only took me 2.5 years, which is pretty unprecedented. But I was making last year. I think I made 39,000, which is the same goddamn money I was making when I was 19 years old. Right?
Yeah.
She made like 110,000 last year. You know what I
It's
mean? So I
it's
mean,
crazy how
yeah.
things. Yeah.
And she has a solid job with bonuses and insurance and and all the good stuff. So she did the right thing. I did all the wrong things. Now with my promotion and the hours I'm working right now and where I'm at, I'm in a way better place than I've ever been before. but it's all
Yeah.
me now. I don't have that two income, deal. It's yeah. I my story's kind of a shitty one, to be honest. And look, man, I made my own bed, and because I mean, look, did I do some shit wrong? Did she do some shit wrong? Of course, it takes two to make a marriage. It takes two to make a divorce.
Yep. Sometimes after a certain amount of time, things just don't.
Yep.
They just don't click anymore. That's
And
just how it goes.
that's exactly how it went down. It just kind of broke down. Very unfortunate, but it was the case. All right, so this might take a minute to find us one here. I'm gonna keep trying though. It is late, and so it can be a little bit difficult.
Oh,
So we're,
I'm just questing anyway. No rush.
yep, yeah. Like I said, you've got uh, a few things to take care of as far as that goes to get back to 100% relevant anyway. So it doesn't hurt
I wish I
nothing.
would have done this on my druid originally. I spent like I did the flying real quick, so it's not bad because I can fly now in this area.
Exactly.
But I did all of it on my demon hunter in like a day and a half or whatever it was, and now I'm like, fuck. Now I got to do it all again.
Yep.
Demon hunter definitely feels a lot more tanky though, and a lot more self healing. This eye beam stuff, and I don't have to worry about it.
Okay, so this key will probably take us. It's lower than I really want to do, but I don't know what you've done, and at a 228 item level, any piece of gear we get for you is going to be an upgrade. So I'm going to go ahead and queue for it anyway.
Oh,
This is just a 7 halls, and
I
I
believe there's
think,
still upgrades.
yeah, I was going to say I think they'd be a pretty much a fool not to take us for this. So a 7 is right up your alley, but for me, I wouldn't be surprised.
Overgear it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised based on the level of this if I compete for the lead in DPS on this, which is perfectly fine. I don't care. Okay, I'm gonna move my way out there. Doing a 7 is better than sitting here looking for a nothing.
Yeah, I think seven still dropped 240s, right? I would think
Probably more like
240.
two, more like 250s, probably.
Our fates converge, as it must be.
I question some of the stuff people say in chat once in a while.
Yeah, I think I'm about to go crash, get up around lunchtime, do a little bit of shit, so if you're around before you go into work, I'll catch
No,
you
no
later.
worries, no worries. Most likely, Tim. If I am, it won't be for long. Because if I
Yep,
stay up, if I stay up late like this, I'll probably sleep pretty close to right up till work.
yep. Well, good luck in there, and I will chat with y'all tomorrow.
Much
Yep, nice
appreciated.
playing
Much
with you, man.
appreciated for your help, sir.
Definitely,
And
definitely.
I'll catch you tomorrow, if not soon, sir. You go back
Yep,
to work tomorrow, Tim?
I do.
Ah,
Long
sucky, sucky.
week
Oh,
too,
even
so
even more fun.
I'll be off Saturday, then yeah, back Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So, but yeah, I'll chat with y'all.
Cool beans. Have a good night, Tim.
Seems like there's some pretty neat people in the guild. The ones
Oh,
I've
for
met so far
sure.
seem very,
Oh yeah, for
very
sure.
friendly.
We got a lot of personalities, lot of personalities, lot of different people, and most are all very very friendly.
Yeah.
You know, you'll get a person here or there that'll have an off day and maybe be a little grouchy, including myself. But for the most part, everybody's pretty friendly, pretty helpful, and always around.
Yeah. Now that I'm back into it, I'll probably try to play quite a bit. So hopefully I'll get caught up on gear and stuff pretty fast.
Yeah, no
And
worries.
then
And if I can help in that, I'm happy to do so.
and I'm always down for stuff with mythics. Even once I get geared, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, I'm geared. I don't have time to help people. I always
Yeah, that's cool.
I space out when I play this game anyway, so it's
Yep. Amen.
gives me time to not think about work or anything like that. Even though it's hard not to.
Yeah, dude, trust me, I understand that one. Especially when you own two businesses. I mean, you're a whole nother level. I can pretty much walk away at the end of the day and not have to think about it till I get back.
It's for the most part, there's not a ton of stuff that goes like we finish jobs. I got to send out invoices and stuff like that. But every once in a while we get insurance stuff or insurance claims. Something will get scratched and people freak out about it. But I'm very thorough about pictures I take of people's furniture and stuff before we move it, especially depending on the value of it. And I've had people go, "Oh, you guys damaged this," and I go, "Well, I got a picture of it in your house the day that I came to give you an inspection, give you a quote of it having
Already
that damage
scratched. Yep.
previously." Yeah, and
And then you're
people
like, and then
they try stuff,
and then they're like, oh, okay.
and then when they do stuff like that, if there is something that does get damaged, they don't even file a claim because they don't want to argue about it. They just go, "Okay." And stuff doesn't get damaged all the time, but every once in a while something
Oh,
gets
dude.
scratched.
At the end of the day, I like to call myself a halfway professional mover too, because every damn buddy I know calls me because I'm strong as an ox. I did concrete for all them years, so when they got to move, they're like, "Hey, Nate can lift anything. Let's call him." And then I'm dumb
That's the
enough to
reason
go
I
help.
started. I got to the point where I was like, "Yeah, I don't want to move people's stuff for pizza and beer anymore. It's not worth it."
Hey, man, I want to move it for damn money.
I get people that still friends that called me. I have a girl that we used to hang out with quite a bit, and we moved her like three different times growing up. And she called me the other day. It was like, "Hey, I'm in California now, and we're moving my grandma down here. How much would it cost?" And I told her, and she's like, "Oh, that's higher than we got quoted." Blah blah blah. And I was like, "That's fine. You're more than welcome to go with another company because I've moved your shit three different times already for free."
Yep. Hey, go with whoever you want. Go with whoever you think is going to do it best. The only advice I'd give to that person is you get what you pay for.
Oh yeah, but especially with stuff where people are handling your belongings,
Your personal belongings, the stuff you care about.
and there's only three different things we don't move. I don't move firearms because it's too big of a hassle with like when we do long distance moves. We'll move them locally, but if we're going cross state and we got to go through a state where you're not supposed to have them, I don't do stuff like that. I don't move prescriptions, and then with the hazardous stuff, we don't move anything under pressure.
Amen. That's three really smart policies on your part.
I get people that there's just I tell them, hey, if you're loading up any, if they're older people, they usually have prescriptions. I'm like, hey, if you have anything like that, please take it in your car.
Yep, because I ain't
I've
taking
had them
it.
sign a paper that says that none of the boxes have prescriptions or anything. There's a list of a couple things that we just don't take, and we've had people put stuff in boxes, but if we ever get stopped, I can show them a piece of paper that said, hey, the customer said that they didn't load anything in, or none of these boxes have these
These
items in
items,
it.
right? And
And if they do, they're
then it's
responsible.
their fines, not yours. Yep.
And we've never had anyone go through the truck or anything, but you get
Yeah, I
some
would
of
imagine it's rare. I mean,
the highway patrols
you
that
ever
like to ask
have you
questions.
ever? I'm assuming you have some sort of a big box truck. You ever had any problems with any bridges?
No, nothing like that. We have a 26-foot truck,
Do you
and
know?
we haven't had any.
Do you know about that 11 foot 8 bridge? You ever seen any of them videos?
Oh, where the box catches
Yeah,
the
fucking yeah.
bottom of the bridge?
I do 11 foot eight.
Fucking opens it like a can.
11foot8.com. I'm addicted to it. I can't stop watching it. The fucking people are stupid. I mean, it's got it. They redid it. They redid the bridge to the point where like it's got a giant sign, a big yellow and black fucking stripe. It's got lights that it can sense how tall you are, and if you're too tall, it'll start flashing saying too tall, must turn, and they still poof. They still crash that fucking bridge,
It's
man.
it's
It's
crazy to
great.
see
It's
see
great.
that shit
It
happen.
makes me fucking laugh like a son of a bitch. I can't help myself. Like, I'm sorry. If you're that stupid, you deserve what you get.
Some people shouldn't be driving trucks like that.
Some people shouldn't be driving, period.
Yeah.
Myself, personally, I don't have a CDL, but I've driven pretty much any damn thing you can think of outside of an 18-wheeler. But the company I worked for in concrete for all them years, give me a second, I gotta type this.
Followers,
No worries.
children of the world breaker, I call to you now. The hallowed halls
This
of
is
our
where
father
like
have
this
been
pug group's about to see the wrath
defiled.
of me because I need a minute.
Kill the
But when I
intruders.
see the wrath, I just mean like my delays because I gotta they had a lot of giant flatbed type trucks for all the and or dump trucks for all the different shit that we hauled around. Because I worked for a company that did concrete old school with 3/4 inch plywood and 2x4s
Yeah.
and old Jed clamps. I don't know if you know what those are.
I am not familiar with those.
I done said to this guy I'm not ready, and yet he pops a ready check. So I'm just gonna click no. And if you fuck with me enough, you'll be finding another tank. I only need like 2 minutes, but I'm out of a couple things. I have to grab them from the guild bank.
Some people are very impatient.
I know, and that's the nature of pub groups. And look, and I understand it. And it's the middle of the damn night. Oh, this might be an oceanic server.
Frostmourne, yeah.
Yep, because it took me a second to grab that out of the bank. That's okay. How's your beauty on that kind of shit?
I'm not worried about it. I mash the same buttons, so it's
Copy that.
I don't
I
care about
usually,
that little bit of lag.
I usually don't lag too awful bad. I'll lag a little bit, but it usually won't be too awful bad.
If we had to worry about like interrupt time, I'd be a little more concerned. But there's nothing.
Well,
Really
well, no,
getting too crazy.
there's a lot to interrupt, but I'm a fucking I'm a Kyrian prop pally. I have interrupts that interrupts, so like you'll be fighting to get interrupts from me.
I'll just let you do your interrupt, and then no, we run a. So we have a. It's essentially a U-Haul. It's an old U-Haul truck that I
Gotcha.
bought. So it's got like a 13.5 foot or 13.6 clearance.
Yep,
But
yep.
when
So
we
tall and
when we
long.
run it, yeah, when we run anything, the maps don't take us anywhere crazy. So we usually take highways, and we don't really have a lot of issues with anything. There's been times where you come up to something and you're like, yeah, that says fucking 12'6". We can't go that way. The worst truck problem we've ever had is I had a new guy start working for me. It was like 5 months ago, and we were loading a storage unit for someone, and we're gonna take it to Florida. And we loaded it up, and he's taking the turn, and it was a really tight turn, and he caught one of those concrete posts, and it got under the skirting that we have,
Ah,
and it was kind of a pain in the ass. I had to like re-rivet all the shit and fix it all, but
damn.
he freaked out about it. He's like, I don't want to get fired, and I was like, well, you need to pay more attention, but it shit happens.
Yeah, look,
That's your first fuck up. Just don't do the same thing again.
I was gonna say like everybody's human. We all make mistakes, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna type back right now because then he's gonna know I'm sitting here and lying to him about needing a pee and a beer. Although you know what, I actually think I will grab a backup beer. I'm the kind of guy. I drink more than I probably should. I probably put down on a night like this. I'll probably put down 6 to 8, which is, and again, this is a work night for me. Which 6 to 8 ain't really much. But catch me on a fucking Friday or a Saturday night when I don't have to work the next day. I can go anywhere from 12 to 30.
Yeah, I've never been a beer person. I quit drinking for the most part when we had our baby, just because I felt like I drank too much. But I'm a Jameson drinker,
Oh damn.
so I would
Yep. That
shoot a lot
can,
of
yeah.
Jameson.
I was gonna say that can get real fast.
And before we had the baby, we used to go to a certain bar in town, and it was a dive bar that actually got shut down like last year. But I hung out with quite a few different people, and there was always conflicts in the bar.
Yep.
So it was, and I'm a very mellow person, and I have a very not a short temper, the opposite of that. But I just don't get pissed off easy. But when I'm drinking, it's the opposite.
Gotcha.
So when I'm drinking and someone starts fucking with me, I'm like, hey, we can either handle this or just leave me alone. I'm just in here having fun, shooting pool, and I got in trouble a couple times, and then my girlfriend was like, hey, we should just stop doing that. So I stopped.
That's a fair statement, and you know what? It's probably a good call on your part.
Yeah, and I had a couple people that we'd go to bid a job and go, oh, I didn't know that it was you that was coming to look at it, and I wouldn't get a job from a previous problem that happened at the bar or somewhere we went. So I had to get that away from my reputation.
It's a fair that yeah, it's smart.
Oh, for some reason, I thought it was my key. Space now. 149. It's not even that late yet.
Nope, nope. Well, it's 3:49 here, but whatever. Oh man, he was ready. Thank God I'm ready. We're good to go. I don't have any of those, so I better summon that sumbitch right now.
I don't have any noggin target. I just realized that. We're going big this time.
Yeah, this is normal pull. Don't even worry about it. Like I ain't even worried about the healer because I'll out heal him.
Oh, there's a little bit of delay for me, but it's not. Oh, we got some DPS in here.
Oh yeah. But your DPS looks pretty decent. I don't have any idea if we have a Venthyr or not, so I'm just going to be cautious and stay away from it until I see. I'll find out right now if we have it or not.
Yeah, I don't know how. Like
We
what the
do.
good stuff
It does
are.
not appear we have a Venthyr, so I'm just going to pull the Gargoyle. We'll need it for forces, so. I'm probably gonna scare these people a little bit. I'm gonna pull aggressively, but I won't outpull them. I'm just gonna look and see what they're doing. If they got some DPS, we'll pull a little bit more aggressively and get this done quicker.
Compared to me, they had DPS, so I don't know what the standard is for longer stuff right now. I'll get back into it the more I play.
For sure. I ain't even had to worry about the necrotic yet.
I
Shit,
think
cause
you'll
shit's
have to.
it's dead. It's dead too fast. You don't have to worry about it. I'm gonna pull this whole damn group. That mass interrupt is huge. I can't get it. I can't get it. I got it, but it was really late. So we have a bunch of shit. I still ain't got no necrotic though, so I'm about to have a giant fucking hit for him. I'm about to go fucking make him one other mess. I'm gonna pull more. These guys are like, what the fuck are you doing? I'll tell you what I'm doing. We're winning.
I think we'll be fine, honestly.
I actually,
well enough, and
if there's one dungeon I'm really good at, it's this one.
yeah.
I mean, look at it.
I
Like,
really
remember
like
what I predicted about that being on top of damage? That's where I'm at right now.
Yeah. I'm ready for 2 legendaries and upgrading all my shit.
Oh yeah, dude. It makes like a world of difference. Yeah, I pulled 7-6 there. Closest one to me was 6-9.
Kept up with that mage. What's his gear?
But again, though, my gear and/or situation gear-wise is pretty stupid right now. Like I've got some shit.
I'm ready to be at that point, but I know it takes time with the way they do
I really,
sets and
honestly
shit
though,
now.
with keys like this, dude, it'll happen. It'll happen so fast, it'll almost make your head spin.
And I'm always down to run keys, even if I don't need stuff. I just
And like I was telling you about this time of night, I get home at 12:30 my time, 10:30 your time. I get home at that time every night, and I can't go straight to sleep. I always jump on, and I do keys this time of night every night.
yeah, I'm not big on going to sleep early unless we have like an early job I gotta go do or something like that. I'll go to bed early, but
Right?
I'm a night person. I always have been. I worked graveyard for like 6 years before.
Yep.
I started on this stuff,
So when I started in sterilization, I worked day shift for a year, then I worked night shift for a year, and now I'm on PM shift. So it's just kind of the way that it worked out. Wasn't exactly my ideal situation, but it was the way that it worked out.
That's how it goes sometimes.
It very much is. I'm pulling more.
Watch your step.
Yeah, I was Venthyr. Until late, or like I was Venthyr until right at the beginning of this tier, and then my boy Tim, that was in here earlier, Barehand, he was like,
Yeah.
dude, you gotta try Kyrian, you gotta try it. And it pestered me and it made me mad, and I was like, god damn it, I don't want to fucking switch again, because I started Kyrian, I had to go to Venthyr because he was better. Anyways, long story short, Kyrian right now is so dominant for a prop paladin, it's absolutely stupid. Like, it's almost unfair.
What kind of is it? Because of the legendary, or what is it?
It's the double legendary mixed with the divine toll, and it's only a minute cooldown. It's just absolutely dominant. I mean, look at my damage and heals. It's ridiculous. I'm not really that great of a player. Like, I'm an average player at best.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like any. We haven't had any problems with any of the dungeons we've done so far.
Nope.
Which is nice.
And up at this level, we really won't.
Yeah, once you start getting to the higher things, that's fine.
Yep.
The
I mean,
mistakes
this
are
this
noticeable.
yeah this level, I can pretty much just dominate the damn key. And as long as nobody does anything stupid and pulls for me, or you know, does just stands in really bad stupid, I can pretty much, like I said, I can pretty much control this.
I like smoothness. Makes the game more enjoyable.
Oh, absolutely. Again, if I had to play this game by myself, I wouldn't play it. Recently, I've had a person that played with me at this time of night all the time. I don't really think that's probably going to happen anymore, but you may be the replacement because your timing might be better for it. At this particular time.
My life's very relaxed now. I don't do a lot of. I'm not going out doing crazy stuff anymore. So now
With a 2-year-old at home, that's exactly what you should be doing.
Yeah, he goes to sleep at 9:30, and I hop on the computer. She leaves for work at 10:30
Yep.
or 10:45.
It's pretty much perfect.
She's got a pretty nice shift too. She works 4 9-hour shifts, and then oh, it's a shade. I didn't see it. That's a shade.
Dropping my stacks just in case.
But she works Monday through Friday, but Monday through Thursday she works 9-hour shifts, and then Friday, if she worked any overtime, she just essentially completes her 40 hours. So there's
Gotcha.
some days where she works 10 hours and
Your arrogance stains this realm.
fight the shade. Yeah. So Friday, sometimes she gets off. She goes to work for an hour, depending on. How
Oh wow.
And now she's fine with me being on the computer, which is cool. I don't have any issues with that. She gets home and sits. I got like a nice, comfortable chair in here that she just sits in here and scrolls through her phone
There you go.
and relaxes.
Remember that what I said about nobody standing in stupid? That fella just died to standing in stupid. Can't save him from that.
The lag excuse. We're the ones with the lag.
Watch your step.
Yeah, right? Yeah, we plugged into your Frostmourne server, you big dummy. And as you can see, both the stream and like, I'm not having any issues with lag whatsoever. Again, I'm running listen. My system's not as up to date as it once was, but I built this thing in like the year 1999, and I've rebuilt it like 3 or 4 times since, all the way down from the motherboard up, and it's a pretty fucking solid system.
I recently redid most of my stuff. The only thing I didn't replace was my graphics card because I didn't need to. I have a 1080.
And see, I've got a 960. That's my worst piece right now. Is my graphics card. I've got a GTX 960.
And I had a 960 for a long time, and they still work well.
Dude, it's look, man. I really have no issues, and I mean, look, I don't play any other games. This is the only game I play, but I play it at a pretty high level. We do, again, high-end raids and high-end keys. I do not have any lag issues. I do not have any issues whatsoever.
Yeah, the biggest issue with like streaming and stuff like that is usually CPU bottleneck.
Yep,
And if you don't have any issues with that, then you're golden.
not at all.
I upgraded to shit, what's my glasses? I'm gonna look now. I don't remember. The 5800X, the Ryzen. And it costs like $400, but it's worth
Well
it.
worth it. Look, I promise you this, because everything else in my computer will handle it. The only thing I really need is I dropped my stacks. The only thing I really need is a new video card. The video card is be huge. I gotta get away from all these shades. I'm gonna pull this fucking gargoyle. We need it for forces, so it's gotta get pulled.
And the graphics card, if you're just playing WoW and streaming, you should have no issues, I believe.
Yep, that's it. I do have the internet open, obviously, so that I can watch the stream personally, so I can make sure it looks like it's supposed to look.
But yeah, if you got 16 gigs of RAM and a decent processor, then you can coast on that 960 for quite a while.
I'm pulling this other Gorgo because I need to for forces. I know exactly what I need.
That pots we're gonna have maybe death runners or something.
Nope. If you don't have invisi pots, I'll make you some, or I'll grab you some. In just a second, I'll drop a guild bank if I need to, and I actually have some.
You won't be able to give them to them.
No, not to them, but I can give them to you.
Oh,
Do you have them? Oh, you don't need it.
I can
Gotcha.
sell them, but they don't have any. The Pally might have to just die. Yeah, definitely.
Get in the bubble. Make sure you're in the bubble. Incoming in 3, 2. Don't get hit by the shade.
I didn't realize it was on me.
That's
I
okay.
was watching.
Just get up in the bubble. If you ain't in the bubble, you feared you're dead.
Let's see how fast this got a feeling it's gonna be pretty quick.
I got a feeling I'm gonna have to pull this guy out quick because we're doing a lot of damage. Yep, I'm gonna get him out here in the open because he's gonna spin real soon.
I can feel the rotation.
I'm gonna put him
coming
right
back.
on. I'm gonna put him right on that fucking circle. He's gonna spin right there. Heads up! Oh shit! I can't believe he hasn't spun yet. I'm gonna move him. I'm gonna back him up again and then try to get him into a clear area before he spins. Okay, now he's gonna spin. Just don't get hit by the beam. You don't even have to hit the boss if you don't have to.
That'll work.
It's okay. I got heals for him. I notice how I'm whooping the healer and the heals. But hey, look at the DPS that motherfucker's doing too, though. So hey, let's not disparage.
Oh, the Holy Tally?
Yep, he's doing a lot.
They
Doing
used,
3K.
I don't know if they still pump like they used to, but they were super strong.
It depends on how you play them. If you play them right, they still can. I started this tune as a healer, to be honest. I only really recently became a tank. Not real recently, but somewhat recent. As far as full time, okay, you can invis. I'm gonna invis, so I'm going right on through this shit. Don't hit nothing. It shouldn't be on you. Just as long as you're invis, you should be good. And hopefully, if that guy can get at least close.
Something popped me out. Fuck me.
Just die on the stairs. Die on the stairs. I can res. Die on the stairs.
Oh, what the fuck popped me out? That was weird. I wasn't even near.
I got
anything.
it.
It's funny because that's like the whole dungeon up to where we got. That's now we got a couple trash packs and then bosses. Drops in there.
Make sure you back straight up. Now, if he has to die on the stairs, he can.
That dude released because he wasn't on the stairs.
I could have rezzed him, too.
Yeah, one of these accounts that I have has a shitload of mats in the guild bank. Because before they got rid of multi-boxing, I multi-boxed. So I've got somewhere it's just full of foreign herbs.
Stay completely back, and no matter what that asshole that's on the stairs right now does, don't touch anything. Otherwise, we'll die
I'm
too.
just back here.
Yep. Otherwise, we'll die
I only
too.
got one cigarette left. Fuck me.
Oh damn. He's gonna die. I'll get him. I'll get him.
There's a decent trinket in there. There's a two-handed weapon with haste. No, I don't need that. Yeah, the big thing for me is going to be my legendary.
Okay. He says, go, 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 rush time. Says the idiot who doesn't even know how to fucking do the damn dungeon. Shut up.
Buying the mechanics and shit.
Yeah, without me, you ain't nowhere, so shut up. It's okay, though. I ain't no elitist. It's fine. I'm happy to help people that aren't as knowledgeable as I am.
I'm fine with it as long as people, if they
Aren't
don't know
rude.
something,
As soon as they start being
ask.
rude, then you're in trouble.
I like when people go, hey, I don't know this fight. And I go, oh, right on.
Yep. To be clear, you do know this fight, right? As far as like if you get targeted, you got to come in and get that circle on the ads, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Because
make
he does it before.
Yep,
The
just
first one he does is before ads, right?
Target
Yep.
you.
like this one. Yeah, like this one's important to get on the ads. Yep.
Collect.
And see, look at this. I can have a cooldown ready, just like this, just ready. Bam, divine toll. Just hit every damn thing. It's absolutely overpowered. I'll be surprised if it doesn't get nerfed, like soon.
I'm guessing it will. After the race is done, probably.
I mean, it really, honestly, it should get nerfed. It's overpowered. It's absolutely overpowered.
So what is it doing exactly for you? It just does like a shitload of damage.
It throws it basically throws like a deck of card with the shields at everybody and does
Yeah.
ridiculous amounts of damage. Like right now, bam, back to the top of the damage meter. You know what I mean? And the cooldown is ridiculous based on spec. But you got to do it right. If you don't spec it right, it ain't worth a shit. If you spec it right though and play it right, oh, it's literally retarded. Going straight in.
Is this dude rushing because we're close to a timer or something?
He's wanting to, yeah, but I don't care. I'm down with Russian because, like I said, they basically almost can't kill me. He gonna stand in shit though and die.
I can dispel or soothe one of these when we get to it.
Enrage.
Like that, I can soothe one of them.
Yep, and I can run away from all of them and clear my stacks to make sure that I'm good. And I'll res the
Just
warrior.
root 'em.
And I'll stun the other one if I have to. He don't be res him. Ain't no reason to be res
Oh
him.
yeah, I'm not using it. If you want to keep pulling, I can just res him.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm watching your spell. Did you get in?
Fucking
You got
no, it came over here and
the
stopped
spiteful
me.
got you. Okay, I'm watching your cast. I'll pull right as it ends.
Is he talking about not timing it like normal time?
He can shut up.
We have hero for the last boss.
Shotgun.
Which is the
There's a
most
there's a fair
trash.
there's a fair bit of trash left, but we will time.
Isn't there what is it? The one for the last boss and then one more back? If he didn't die so much, he wouldn't have lost. That's fine. I think I died though. Oh yeah, we did. Sword to shoulders on me every time.
Did you see what I typed? I just typed, just stay alive. Just stay alive. Don't worry about whether we're gonna time. Just shut up and stay alive.
Yeah, that 5 seconds every time he dies hurts.
Well, not only that, just don't worry about it. Just let it flow. Don't try to rush. You try to rush and you go in there in a whirlwind before I got aggro. That's why you die.
Yep.
You know, I don't have divine toll every second. But we still have plenty of time to time this. Like
we got
plenty of time.
9 minutes to
Plenty of time.
kill a boss, do one trash back, and kill the other boss.
Yeah, exactly. This boss is going to take a second because we don't have no gargoyle help or anything like that, but I'm going to try to pump as much as I can. And single target is where Kyrian kind of falls by the wayside a little bit.
Influence.
Yeah.
I can't do a lot of single target.
Target champion.
I got cooldown to 15.
Influence.
This is where we're falling short right here because we just don't have the DPS to kick this out a little bit. We're still.
Yeah, I think the last boss with cooldowns and hero, I think we'll be in trouble.
Agreed. Completely agreed. And I'm saving a cooldown or two here right now.
I just used mine. They're on a 3-minute cooldown, but we got 7 minutes, so. That was a 2-minute boss, so I can invoke twice in the next boss. Oh, that shit's dying very fucking fast.
And if we can kill it all before the boss gets here, then he can't call it. And it's way weaker when he can't call it. The stuff he calls will be more powerful. I drop my stacks. What a dumbass. I mean, he's the reason we ain't got time.
You know what?
Yeah, I would use the battle res on him now. I would. We got 2 left. Hopefully nobody will die on this
Yeah,
on this boss.
If we wipe, we won't time it,
But I don't think we'll wipe. I really don't.
yeah, we'll have hero on cooldowns whenever we get it.
I tire of your boorish presence. It seems I must deal with you myself. Be gone, level!
I'll sit on hero out the gate and
Which is
I guess,
okay. It's okay.
Well, I was waiting for my.
Oh, I understand. You know what though? You'll have your cooldowns after hero, which will be like a mini hero for you. So. And I got all my shit at the start, so.
I'll get about 10 seconds of it. Oh, what the fuck?
And don't get whacked if you can avoid it. It's all good though.
Watch your step.
I've got heals for days. Block a beam. Find a beam, block a beam, we're good to go.
Help
Here's the
save.
part that people fuck up.
Yeah, I ain't counting on that warrior to block shit. Nobody's blocking that one.
I just had to heal myself so we didn't die.
That's okay. I just had to lay on hands the pally and fucking put a huge heal on the fucking warrior as well. But here's the thing. We ain't dead. Put another big heal on the warrior.
Is there
Oh,
a way
yeah.
to tell where that's going?
Yes, it goes the way it faces.
Oh, okay. I never noticed that.
Yep. It goes 100% the way it faces.
I'm gonna let them all take a beam. I'll take this one over here.
We're golden.
Yeah, I was gonna let them take their beam and then I'll take one.
Take the one they don't take.
Yeah.
That was just in case.
Yeah, I was about to heal myself if he didn't. Oh, thank God I had pop on me.
Did you get whacked by that?
I
That's-
would have if I didn't have bot.
That I was gonna say that's physical damage, so it stopped all of it.
You are being
Yeah,
used
that
to
was
my contempt.
that was perfect. We timed it.
Shockwave.
Wretches.
I told you retirement.
Yeah, we still had
Even
3
at that
minutes.
pace. Yeah, we exactly.
Okay, he didn't get a piece of loot. That's closer to me getting one. He did. All right, I did not get a piece then. All right.
Wait, he says anyone need, so whatever he got, I don't know. He might have got plate though.
I believe he did. Yeah, he got a breastplate.
Yeah, I didn't get nothing out of that one either. That's all right. I got time for one more if you do.
Yeah, I'm done.
Let's see if we can find one more. I definitely would like to find a different group though, because like, yeah, these guys.
That was a little sketchy.
Yeah, these guys.
Them died.
I almost won the DPS race for that dungeon. Almost.
You beat me.
Yeah, but that's an unfair comparison right now for you. And trust me, yours will get way
I'll
better.
get there.
Yeah, yours will get way better. I promise.
In between these, I'm just working on the campaign anyway, just so I can get to the higher or the 226 conduits and then the
Yes, sir.
legendary.
Absolutely.
And then I got to spend probably 100K on a fucking tier 7 legendary. That's a fun expense.
Yep. If we can help you with anything, though, like I said, don't buy enchants or gems or any of that stupid shit, because all of that's in the guild, man. We can help you with all of it. And I don't care how many times.
Do you
I
have
don't-
any tier 7 crafters?
That's a good question. That I don't know. I think Tim would be maybe the one that might be. It's possible. I don't know.
That's probably the biggest expense I have coming up.
What's your legendary going to be on? Is he going to be on a cloak or a ring?
Shoulders, I believe, but I can double check and see if I can do it.
Because I know we
On a
have
different
somebody. I know
spot.
we have somebody that can make the ring at the 291 level, and I think that might be all we have currently. Is someone who can make the ring and maybe the neck. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Let me see which. I don't know if it's changed since I've gotten this legendary. Yeah, I'll be running the one that I have, but I can put it on a ring, but I just got 2 rings, so I'd rather.
Yeah, but
Um,
listen, depending on the price, I mean, if she can save you 150K gold by putting it on a ring, it might be worth it.
Yeah, that. I'm gonna look right now. I'm gonna pull up my other account and see what the cost of the shoulders are.
Yeah, they're still pretty expensive, I think.
I paid 114K for my demon hunter.
Yep.
ones,
Yep.
Which wasn't thrilled about with that either. Oh shit! I logged another log account. Oops. You know what? I'll just. So, how do I have no character in Stormwind? What the hell?
Well, hey, man, it's nice to have you in the guild. You seem like a pretty fucking cool cat. I consider this a pretty lucky find on our part. Helping you gear
I
up
appreciate it.
and helping you gear up ain't no thing, man. We've helped a lot of people gear up. It's fast right now. I mean, couple lucky drops, man. And you're already, that was what, the third, fourth one you've already run today. So now you've already got 2 choices in your vault.
Well, I think whatever I remember with you guys, was that 3?
That was
I was
three
up
just
here
with
for
that was three with me. I don't know if you
the
did.
other ones I ran on my Demon Hunter.
Okay. Well, you've already. Well, hey, listen. We won. If we run one more, you got two choices.
Yeah.
And
I
am I?
wish I would have done this yesterday on my Druid instead of my Demon Hunter. So I
I'm.
would
So,
have
You know
got
what?
it done for today.
I was gonna say, had you met me yesterday, I'd have convinced you because obviously, again, that's been my long-standing policy. I've seen lots of people come and go. I kind of seen the pattern, and
Yeah.
the smartest thing to do is to play the one you want, to play the one you like.
It's looking 108K, which isn't.
Isn't
What are,
terrible.
what are tokens at? Very high. So I have like 8 different accounts. All have like level 60 druids on them.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know which one has all the gold on it. That is my problem. And it's all in a guild bank, so I can't reactivate it from the gold.
That's really funny.
Yeah, it'll be cool to have a group of players to play with that are. It's nice to get on and have people to play with for a little bit. But
Yep.
if people aren't on this late, if you're on, that's fine with me too. I'll play
Like I
with
said,
whoever's on at this time.
I get on at 12:30 every night.
Yeah.
Quite literally, like every single night. Weeknights anyway. I get on at 12:30 every night, and I usually play anywhere from an hour to 3 to 4 or 5 hours, and it's genuinely consistent.
Yeah. Do you know if these crafted 262 pieces, if you're only allowed to wear one of them?
100%. You're only allowed to wear one of them. The legendaries you can wear only one. You will get
No,
your
not the legendary. There's like shade
oh
down pieces.
that I don't know. Honestly, that I don't know.
I'm gonna look that up. Shade down pieces. Okay, it does. So you can only have one of those. I wonder if that applies to the rings. The ring versus the. It definitely does.
Oh shit, you're not on right now, are you?
Did you invite me? Yeah, I was on my.
There we go.
I was just tabbed over to my other account.
No worries.
Just looking at the auction house.
Oop. Except this is an 11. Same dungeon we just done.
Usually trusting of people from Stone Ridge. Stone Ridge.
And ain't no telling, but ain't no telling how this is gonna go. Make sure you got all your buffs current, and let's try to do the best we can.
You know what I might do
What's that?
is not right this second, but I might do some PvP because a lot of this unranked gear is level 249,
It is. It's not a bad way to start.
and just get all that. I can. It might take me a little bit in gear, but I can get to.
When you play PvP, what do you play?
I
Boomkin?
probably play with slow. No, I don't PvP as DPS. I've never enjoyed it. I've always played a healer.
Damn it, man. Damn it. Because
I can play Boomkin in PvP.
I love Arena, but I play Holy Paladin when I do it.
I can play a Demon Hunter though in PvP.
Yeah, but that's not going to help you get gear on your
Yeah,
on your
well,
druid.
I can play Boomkin if it's like if run threes. I don't know if like Holy Pally Warrior Boomkin is good. I know that Melee's super strong in PvP right now because of that Aegis trinket. I follow a lot of streams and I still watch a lot of WoW,
I
and I mostly watch Arena.
I listen. My favorite. I've said I raid. I do a lot of Mythic pluses. My guild is based off raiding, but my favorite part of the game personally is Arena. It's the most fun, most exhilarating, most heart pumping, absolute blast that you can have in the
Yeah.
game. I just don't have a whole lot of people that want to do it with me. And unfortunately, the one person that would want to do it with me the most, I don't really think that's going to happen anymore. Unfortunately, that life takes you in all sorts of directions, and sometimes it takes you in a direction you don't necessarily want to go.
Do they not play anymore? Or?
No, I won't go into I won't go into that any further than what I already did. That was already too
Oh,
far.
fair enough.
But yeah, like I said, you never know. I never say never, and you never know where things will go. But I suspect I'll be looking for a different partner, more likely than not.
Peace be upon you.
It does go like that sometimes.
It does. And look,
Say wisdom.
bottom again, I'm borderline too far on this one, but bottom line is, I ain't always the smartest mother flower in the room. But at the
Get it.
but at the same time, just like with anything else, takes two to tango.
Yep. Hang on to that 255.
All right, so I ain't gonna say shit here. You just gonna have to try. You just try to do the best you can do. I'll try to do the best I can do, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully, we have somebody that's a higher DPS than that last key, because
I'm
if
guessing this warrior should be okay.
I was gonna say, because if that warrior doing 5'8", if that's your top DPS, you ain't beating an 11. I promise you that.
This monk on top too. Their AOE will be. What dungeon is it?
Same one we just done, Halls, but this one's an
Okay.
11 instead of a 7. So we will have the affix.
Yeah, I think we'll be okay.
Again, if there's one dungeon I'm most confident, it's this one. I know exactly. I hope we have a vent. Because if we don't have a vent, it's a pain in the ass.
Just gotta kill.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Brilliant.
I'm good old night day. Can you just switch between those two now, or what?
You see what I typed to him? He says, I don't. I'm like, I said, get more than one in case you fuck up. If you run keys ever, just buy a stack. Because if you run keys and you ain't get invisi pots, the fuck are you even doing at this point?
They're not that expensive, are they? Can imagine maybe 1,000 gold a stack at that.
Probably less. And if you need any, I've got you.
Oh, I can make them on my my demon hunter.
And you don't need them on that tune anyway because you can invis.
Yeah. But I do think that the invis from the pots is better than regular invis.
It because it lasts longer. For me, you seen what I did there. I'm the only damn one who made it through, and all I did was pop an invis pot. That's all I did.
I'm gonna go grab a flask real quick.
I got you if you need that as well.
Yeah, it saved me 800 gold.
That dude again. That is what the benefit of being in a guild is. Are you here? Did you get a summon yet?
Yeah, I just accepted it. I
Okay,
was almost at the auction house. So.
stop right here. Are you inside? Stop right here. Drop. Can you drop a guild bank?
Which thing is that?
Okay, it's in your general tab. There'll be a treasure chest looking thing. You're gonna want to put that on your bank. It's called mobile banking. Mine's got
There
an
it is.
11-minute cooldown right now, so I can't drop it. There you go. I'm just gonna give you a stick stack because. And do you still have your weapon armor? Because I think I gave you 2. You should still be able to have that, and you should have augment runes left as well.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Where's the augment room? So I believe I have them somewhere. Where'd they go?
Here's you a 6 stack of flasks.
Right on. Thank you, man.
Absolutely. Again, that's the benefit of being in a guild.
Definitely saves me some gold so I can buy my damn legendary.
Yeah, dude. The faster you get dual legendaries, the faster your power level will increase retardedly. Now, I mean, my legendaries right now, I got the 291 and then the second one, so along with a 2-set bonus for tier. So I'm stout at this point.
Oh, my 2-set or my oh, that legendary is fucking wild. Convoke the spirits. His cooldown is reduced by 50% and its duration is reduced by 25%. But that's still, what was that? 20 percentage is that?
Here, is everybody inside? If everybody's, I'm dropping a mini feast here. Oh, great. Our healer's drunk. What am I forgetting? I'm forgetting something. I'm forgetting something. I've got food. I've got armor. I've got flask. I got augment rune. I got oil. I'm good. Okay, I am going to actually grab another beer because I'm stupid and I drink too much. I haven't drank that much tonight. But hey, man,
I haven't got drunk in a long time.
I'm dressed as the Silver Bullet. I got to drink Silver Bullets, right?
Is that Coors?
It's Coors Light, yeah.
Yeah, okay. My parents used to drink Coors Light, but they don't drink a lot anymore either.
I don't drink anymore either. I don't drink any less either.
Yeah.
Saw that coming, did you?
Yeah, I've heard that a couple times.
I mean,
I'm excited for 2-piece.
hell yeah, dude, hell yeah. And if I can help you in any way, even if it's gold wise, I mean, I've spent a lot of my gold here lately too, but I could help you out some if need be.
I should be good on the gold part of it. I just got to figure out which one of my accounts has the gold on it.
There you go. So I'm gonna talk a little bit to these people and try to get them to understand what's up. Hi, you know what? Every time I do that, I get myself in trouble and they end up fucking leaving. I'm not gonna say a damn thing. Just follow me. Just follow me. And if the damage is better than it was in the last one, then we'll be able to go a lot faster. Yeah. I had to really temper it because I was the top DPS in most polls in that. I can do more damage as well if we can go faster. I'm clicking ready, so get ready. We about to fucking we about to do this shit live. This is an 11, so listen. I'm hopeful that I'll get like a neck piece or a cloak that I can give to you, and you'll get a piece as well. That would be great. Get you 2 more
Yeah,
pieces out of this. That'd be fucking phenomenal.
and then I'll
Because
get that.
because these in here will be good pieces. It'll be 250 like 256s, 257s, or some shit. I forget exactly. If you beat the
I
king.
think before I go to bed, I'm gonna get my second legendary.
It takes about an hour or so.
Yeah, because I started at level at like the 4th chapter, so it shouldn't, and I can fly now, so I don't think it'll be too long. Oh, that warrior is pumping already.
Awesome. Watch this. Bam! 800 shields just fucking fly. Holy shit, yeah, he's pumping. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. Put a fucking sack on him. Watch out for all them fucking spitefuls. Just don't let them fuckers kill you. That's embarrassing.
Shockwave.
Oh, I'll just try to knock him back with Ruben.
I'll stun this asshole and interrupt this asshole.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be anywhere close to you guys with this.
Nope. That's okay though. Just be
Yeah,
nice.
that's what we
Just-
want.
I was gonna say, just be nice and quiet. Do the best you can. Fucking pump out some deeps.
Shockwave.
So we do have a vent there?
Nope.
Oh no, okay, you didn't switch.
But like I said, I know exactly what I need to pull, and if we got some DPS in here, it will be fine. Because I can put out a fair bit myself.
Based on these numbers I'm seeing, I'm feeling pretty comfortable with it, but we'll see.
Is she gonna get home and fucking? Is she blowing you up right now? I'm sorry, buddy.
It went off like twice. I was reading something before we started, so I didn't respond. It's not a big deal. She'll be alright. She's working anyway. She's pretty easy going.
That's good, man. That's good. I hope you end up with one that was better than mine turned out to be, man. She told me she told me I was her soulmate, and then fucking dumped me on on my son's birthday.
Women do crazy things.
Yep. Told me I want a divorce. There's nothing you can do, and I've known for 5 years on my son's fucking birthday. I just don't know. I didn't even know what the hell to say.
I feel like that amount of time, it's almost selfish for somebody if they don't want to be with someone to not just
Yep.
say, okay.
I look back at it, of course, and of course I did some shit wrong, right? Like I did some shit wrong.
We all do, yeah.
Again, the same thing I said about my situation here in WoW. It takes two to tango. No one person is ever fully at fault for anything. You will not collect sins, and I will fucking beat the shit out of you with this shield. Sorry, I especially when I'm streaming, I like to kind of call shit out, you know, and like spice it up a little bit, make it sound fun. You know what I mean?
It's good to do that just because you get some people that go, there's nobody watching me, so I'm going to be boring and not
Yeah,
talk.
nah, fuck that, man.
So when people join,
I'm animated, like very much so. I try to be. Like I'm trying to be entertaining. That is literally the point.
well, you get people that are like, oh, I don't have any viewers, so I'm just gonna hang out until someone joins. People are attracted to like personalities that are already happening.
Without
Like,
question.
like,
Yep,
oh,
without
shit,
question.
Now they're fun to watch. Oh, I didn't realize.
Yep.
Wasting up in both. Dude, these dudes are fucking pumping cheese.
Hell yeah, which is good. That means we can get something done and up in here.
And this will put. Let's see.
And they won't bitch
'Cause
too
I'm
much.
gonna
They won't bitch too much at you because I joined with you. So they know damn well
Yes.
if they dump you, I'm gone.
As long as we don't fuck up, I don't think anyone will say anything. Which I don't. I don't see there being a problem with the way that you're doing it.
Nope.
You can usually tell on those little mini bosses if you're gonna have a problem with like EPS and stuff
can.
like that. And I don't die to stupid shit. I stay away from it. So
No, I can already
attention to
tell.
myself.
I can already tell that you're a decent player.
I've been
Fuck,
playing
man, I feel really lucky, man. Ben found you out of damn nowhere, and we've been looking for another good DPS.
And I try to do. I don't. So I like being at the top of meters.
In flight.
Not for anything, but for myself, because I just like to perform well. So I always find out ways I can.
Yep.
I'm saying this as I'm looking at the meter. And this warrior just fucking destroyed.
Well,
But you
dude,
know
again,
what? Yeah,
that dude's probably a 260 item level. You're at 228, man. It ain't a fair comparison. It's comparing apples to oranges, dude.
Yeah. But once I get there, if I'm getting beat by someone that's the same class as me with the same gear as me, I will figure out why.
That's when you're flipping out. Yeah, exactly. And that's when you should be flipping out. I mean, that's exactly right.
Watch your step.
Please make
Shockwave.
That skull is the main focus.
Yeah, that's what I'm on right now.
Yep.
Can't stun. Can you stun those for the rapid
Beautiful.
fire?
I stunned it when it first came in. Dropping my stacks because I know they were getting scared healing me.
How old is your? You said you have a son?
Yeah, my son is 17 years old, but I have
Oh, shit.
I have a 17-year-old autistic son.
Okay.
So it's a very complicated situation. And again, my wife makes a ton of money, and her family is very supportive. And her, as much as I hate to say it, her mother, my mother-in-law, at that time, is a phenomenal person. Her father-in-law her figure, whatever. It's a complicated story, but they're phenomenal people, and they do good. They without a doubt do good by my son, and that to me is more
that's a
important
big
than
thing.
anything else.
It's good to have people like that.
Yep. I mean, look, I hate her guts for what she did. I will forever hate her guts for what she did because I don't think it was right. But she takes great care of my son, and his happiness far trumps mine as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, for sure. My girlfriend's dad doesn't like me, but that's his fucking problem, not mine. I take care of his daughter. I take care of his grandson. So he can't say anything. Oh, there's so many shades.
I did not need to pull the group I just pulled. The shield got away from me right there. This is the one detriment of a prot paladin is the damn shield can get away from time to time.
So when they changed Starfall, it
Yep.
it used to, but so now it only targets mobs that you're in combat with, which is wonderful. It never used to. So I'd pop it and it had a huge range, and shit would get pulled all the time. So I understand that.
Yep.
But it's not like that anymore. Thank God.
Yeah, I just pulled extra right there. We got more than we needed to. Now, mind you, they might think I did it on purpose to get the power to make this shit die faster. Which is what I'll go with if they ask
it
me.
looked good. 14 seconds. I'm gonna figure out the math on that. So if that second legendary reduces my convert cooldown by 50 seconds, but increases or decreases the duration by 25. I wonder 75% damage increase?
Exactly. It multiplies quickly, man. Like fucking like rabbits.
Just having like a huge cooldown like that.
Yep.
Is nice. And if I use it in melee instead of in 16, it spells across what
And you got to be a little bit crazy as a tank in this shit. You got to kind of like pull almost like your fucking hair's on fire.
Oh, people will get mad if you don't pull. What the fuck?
I don't know where that shit came from. I have no fucking idea.
That might be a one. Maybe?
I have no fucking idea where that came from.
That was out of nowhere.
That was completely out of nowhere. But good thing I got heals and shields to go with it.
So that's the last pack we need, then we don't need other doggo.
We definitely don't need the other guy. Where the fuck did that even come from?
We killed it. We didn't wipe, which is wild to me.
I've no idea where that came from.
Oh, that's the
None.
one.
I like literally. I have no fucking idea where that came from. Let's pull. Get in the circle.
Oh shit. I was trying to figure out. I meant to root, and I hit Shift Z instead of just Z, so I used my convoke. I was just trying to figure out.
I wonder. Do you think that might have pulled?
No, I just used convoke like just now after we killed all that.
Like that, I don't. I really genuinely don't know where that came from. I've never seen that pack get pulled in right there.
I've never even seen that pack before.
And I've done, I don't even, like I said, I don't know where it came from. And I've done this dungeon fucking a bunch, like a fucking bunch. Not even, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try to spin him right there. I'm gonna try to spin him right there because that would be perfect. And he's gonna do it. Son of a bitch! Can you get me?
Got you right now. Don't.
I'm not tagging it. I'm not tagging it.
You should be.
Yep,
right
I'm up.
after
I'm
this.
up. I'm up. I fucking absolutely never died of that. Damn it, man! It spawned literally on my ass, and I fucking failed. Thank you for the quick res.
Yes. Fuck did I just drop?
Dude, you might not be top damage, but by God, that res saved that fight right there.
Yeah, I try to be on top of stuff like that. I can usually tell when I need to pop one and when I don't. Like that guy earlier, a battle res, and I'm like, no, we're fighting trash. She'll be all right. And then I can tell with the group sometimes it's worth it to battle res on trash.
Yep, exactly. Fuck, man. I can't believe I died to that. I feel stupid.
We didn't wipe.
No, I was only death. Which,
I was just gonna
again,
say that, but there is one death.
Yeah, that shouldn't even have happened.
I gotta light this little fucking half a cigarette out of it.
No worries. Be careful. Be careful. Make sure you invis. Invis your way right on through. Somebody fucking aggroed. I'm calling dumbass. And he didn't die anywhere near the stairs, so he's gonna be way the fuck back.
Well, we definitely got percent. What's the cooldown on those pots?
Like 5 minutes, but it's okay. He can death run. He can death run and get to the stairs. It's fine.
We got. We're more.
Just stay back. Just stay back. Don't hit nothing. Don't heal him. Don't help him. Don't do nothing. Let him die on the stairs. He probably just forgot to pop his fucking shit by the looks of it, because it looks like he just invis right on up. He just forgot to pop the damn shit, dumbass. It happens though. It happens even to the smartest people. I've done it. And he did say, "Let's pop this."
Run this.
Is everybody's here, right?
Yeah, everyone's here.
Okay, let's pop it.
So we could almost death run these next.
Don't need to. Don't need to. We're just gonna murder it. We're just gonna murder it.
What are we doing on these ones?
Don't even worry about it. It's already there.
Oh. It's almost dead too. Jesus Christ. This warrior is wild.
He is. No doubt about it.
Target you.
I'm not going to get a lot of the ads here because they weren't grouped up very well. But I'm going to do a lot of damage to him right now, so. Dropping stacks.
I like that you're vocal about stuff like that.
Oh, absolutely. Dude, you know what it comes from? You know what it comes from? Arena.
Yeah. Oh, well. Yeah,
You're damn right. You got to call it out. You got to call it out, man. Look at this guy. Oh, actually, that's smart right now. Kinda. He could have come in and killed them ads, though.
Is there any ads up?
Yeah, there's 3 of them, 4 of them at least.
Oh, I didn't see that on me. I dispelled the.
Oh, was that you? Damn it,
the other
sorry.
thing, I dispelled the curse on me, and I thought that's what the targeting thing was. That's my fault.
It's all good. It's all good. I got some big deeps for them right before they go stun.
I did not see any ads.
They're all grouped up right now, so if the next person gets up in here, which they're going to not. Yep.
I got stunned out here.
That's bad. We are going to be in trouble now.
Oh, you're talking. Okay, right here. That's my fault.
You got to get up on them ads. If you don't get up on them ads, like, because now there's going to be a lot of ads.
That's definitely my fault. I'm just popping through AoEs as well, can. Hopefully that's not my fault everywhere, but it will be.
We about to find out because this is going to be a lot of ads.
I'm stunned right in the fucking. God damn it. I tried to get to
that's
that
okay.
head.
It's okay. It's okay.
Target you.
We don't have a battle res either.
I believe you are the battle res.
Yeah, it's a weird placement for those things on the ground. I couldn't get to where the ads were.
It's all good. I don't think we're done yet. This person's got him. This person's got him. He gonna kill them all.
Oh, this is a scary one.
AoE incoming. Target you.
Oh,
And that person doesn't know what to do. They're running away. So that's not a good thing.
AoE incoming.
stone call right now.
Nope. It's good. It's good.
Oh shit.
I know it's a lot. It's a lot. If I have to, I can bubble and win this fight right now, though, by myself. I can 100%. I can bubble and win this fight by myself if I have to right now.
AoE incoming.
Oh, what a. He can still heal you too. Like it should be.
you.
Oh, fucking thank God.
I told you. I fucking told
Did we
you.
release here or no?
No, do not
Yeah,
release.
I didn't think so. I know there was a. Is it this one that there's no release point but the start?
At the start. That's it.
Yeah, I fucked that up because I thought the curse on me was the stone thing, so I dispelled it and just stood there.
Hilarious.
Good save. Good save.
Yeah, that was fucking pretty shit.
No, that's the hardest.
It most certainly is. It most certainly is. Okay, I'm gonna pull this shit out. I don't think we can really. Can you trap anything? Can you root one of them fucking hunt masters? Can you do something with them?
Oh, the Houndmaster?
Yep, one of them. Anyone.
Pull the root right now. He's rooted.
Fuck it.
He doesn't pull aggro either.
Perfect. Pulling him out. Get on out of there. That's perfect. That's exactly what I was asking for. All you gotta do is root one, and it makes a fucking world of difference. Or, well, CC one. Because then you kill the other one, and it ain't no big deal.
Because they're the ones that empower the other things, right?
Yep. Yep. And if you have one of them, you likely won't happen. But two of them, it tends to happen. Okay, stay back.
There's still a Houndmaster back here.
There's about to be more.
Shockwave.
That fucking Houndmaster's still alive.
Yeah, he was just chilling there.
Motherfucker's just chilling, yeah. Rolling through, rolling through. I got to get the go. Oh, I didn't even get the powers. How that's hilarious. How did I not get the powers? That's hilarious.
Oh, we're killing the URH one?
Yep.
And that's the haste one? Or the cooldown?
Nope. It's the cooldown one. Yep. And it's pretty much always killed out. Oh, they killed somebody else. That's okay. It is what it is. It ain't no big deal. See, that's the thing about this affix. It's kind of nice because it's forgiving. Just don't stand in the beam. Because we can live with this. This one actually might almost be a little better because it gives us a longer buff than the other one does. And we're going to waste it. We'd waste the whole thing killing the gargoyles.
Oh, yeah, we got a threat buff for the 15% ace is pretty big for this boss.
Your penance is a car.
Oh, we get it again? Or do we...
Yep, you get him again. And this time you want to kill the URH boss. Because it gives us a nice little cooldown reset. So we're going to be right on the edge of time on this one as well.
It's going to be about 3 minutes for the last boss. With hero?
Give or take, yep. Be right on the edge. Living on the edge. You're an Aerosmith fan?
I actually listen to a lot of rap.
Do you really? No shit, huh? I for the record, I listen to everything from old school country to old school rock, classic, metal, rap, you name it, man, you name it.
Yeah.
I listen to it all. The way I look at it is like this, man. The way I look at it is like this. you need to be diverse in your music, because otherwise you find yourself in a crowd where you're gonna be feeling out of place, and that's just an unfun place to be.
Oh, for sure.
Oh my god, this boss take the damn ever.
Pain shall enlighten.
Fucking tyrannical.
It does. It takes forever.
You must face your punishment.
I just saved that warrior's life.
Was he standing in something?
No, he was, but he was out of health. I hit him with a big giant lay on hands. Gave him every bit of his health back.
Needs me.
Well, we got 3 minutes for this, so we could.
We got 3 minutes to kill this shit, 3 minutes to kill the boss. If we do that all right, we can do good. That's a big if, though.
As long as nobody dies.
I'm bringing him up top. I'm going to stay in line of sight of the healer just in case, though.
Nothing more than manifest.
Okay, I think we're all up top now, so I'm gonna stay up here. He can call all he wants now. He ain't got nobody left. So we did that in under 3 minutes. So we got 4.5 minutes to kill a tyrannical boss right now with hero.
Of your boorish presence, it seems I must deal with you myself. Be gone, rabble!
Okay, hopefully. Man, knowing where those things are going to go is very rough.
Dude, like I said, they face the way they're gonna grow, and it took me a while to learn that, but once I did, it's like it makes them a ton easier to avoid.
You are beneath my contempt.
Watch your step.
That one is definitely worth the B-res. Way to go, dude! You're fucking ninja fast with that B-res shit.
I'll try to be. I've already got him. Are we saving hero? Is that what we're doing?
Oh, we don't have a hero. We don't have a hero.
All right, 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes for half of an HP brightness. No one's got one either.
I didn't even fucking realize we have no hero, no vent here. What a shitty group makeup. You fucking tards.
Watch your step.
Dude setting this group up paid no attention to what you actually need. That's fucking hilarious.
Time, I believe.
As long as nobody dies or does anything stupid here in the last couple seconds here, we definitely got it anyway.
You are beneath my
I hit you with the Swift Men just because you were at half.
Hell yeah.
So,
That's what I'm
so
talking
comfortable
about.
it.
I can live with that. Most excellent.
So 2 of them didn't get loot. One of us is getting a piece of loot.
I hope it's you. Get one. Get something.
I'm waiting. I like watching people loot to see what happens.
I got it.
Oh,
I got a
you got
chest piece, unfortunately.
All right, I got some 255 gloves. Fuck yeah.
Yes. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
They were, and they're haste burst. That's perfect stats.
Hell yes. That's 4 pieces tonight. Hell yeah. Love
Once I
it.
upgrade that legendary and shit, I'm gonna be right at like 240.
Damn straight.
And I got another conduit that's 252. I got 3 conduits that I use that are 252 now, which is
Dude, phenomenal. So you got several conduits and 4 pieces of loot tonight. That's a damn good start.
7 item level, which is a lot.
Yep. Absolutely. That was a solid 11 right there.
Yeah, a little scary at the end.
It was. I yelled for hero and there wasn't a damn hero in the group. I didn't even realize it till the end. It's fucking hilarious.
So now my number 1 dungeon is a 268 piece.
Hell yeah. See?
Oh, that's huge. Jesus.
And we'll get you a better one than that this week. I promise you. We'll get you in a 13, 14, 15 this week. We'll get you in at least a 12. I promise. I guarantee we'll get you at least a 12.
Oh, I can exchange my keystone? What the fuck? What do I even have? Where's it at?
Because we beat that, you can, yes.
Well, I'm gonna exchange it because I don't like that one. Oh, fucking! It went from that. What is that other dungeon? I don't even know how to pronounce it.
It went from Tazavesh to Tazavesh?
No, it went to Sanguine Depths.
Dude, Sanguine's a great dungeon. I love Sanguine's fucking pimp. It's easy peasy.
I don't like it because the gauntlet.
The gauntlet is not scary if you have a solid tank. It's not scary if you have a solid tank.
I feel like a lot of people don't understand that you knock percentage off that guy's health and it moves through the gauntlet, and a lot of people just panic and kill ads. And you have to, but if you just cleave them down,
you cleave. You main focus and cleave. But again, if you have a solid tank, and especially if you have a Venthyr to pop the jars, it's that dungeon is not bad at all. I think that's actually my best score is Sanguine.
Well,
My best score is a 15 Sanguine fortified in time.
I like fortified way better than tyrannical.
I think most people
Crash
do.
is never a problem 'cause you can just
I actually kind of prefer tyrannical because
I don't like tyrannical
the
boss
boss fights for me the boss fights, as long as you do the mechanics right, the boss fights a lot of times are unaffected by the weekly affixes, and so all you have to do is do the boss fight right and you win. Whereas the trash can just slow you down like molasses. But on the other hand, you're never gonna stub your toes on trash enough where you can't beat a dungeon. Whereas sometimes a tyrannical boss, given the group, can beat you. Because we have yeah, I'm not gonna name any names, but both of the people that I would be naming right here, they both know it, and they both know each other, and they both know me, and they both know I love them both. If you put them both in the same dungeon, and it's a high dungeon on a tyrannical boss, it can sometimes end you. And I won't name either one of them, but they both, if they watch this stream, they'll both know who I'm talking about. And I've told them it to their face, and I would tell them it to their face as well. I'm a very real person, and sometimes at my own cost, I'll say sometimes too much.
But it happens.
And I love both of these two people, both of them. Like I love them both as people and as players. But if you put them both in the same dungeon, sometimes it doesn't go all that well. But anyway, I'm. How are you feeling right now? You You fixing to find another one, or you think you're about done for the night? Because I know
I'm,
it's getting late now.
I'm down for another one.
Oh
I've got
shit!
nothing going on tomorrow.
It's 5:13
But
for
if you got
me.
to get some sleep,
Nope,
man, I can just work on the campaign.
nope. For me, I think 6 o'clock would be about my cutoff. So I got time for one more. Let's see if I can find us one more. It'll be worth doing.
Huh?
That one was a golden find right there. And
Yeah,
11 and 11 and 11 willing to take us right there was a golden find.
yeah, I think they go. Oh, we'll take the tank. What the hell? Oh, is
And well, you know what though? They made a wise choice because again, I know that dungeon like the damn back of my hand.
yeah. Is this quest bugging out or something?
What question?
What is this called over here? Oh, never mind. I'm fucking something
I was gonna
up.
say a
That's
lot. A
what
lot
it
of
is.
it's usually pretty simple. Ooh, I just cracked
Oh
my
no,
back.
okay. It wasn't tracking, so I wasn't getting it completing, and I was feeling like I wasn't completing any of the quests. It said 1%, but that was for the other thing.
Got
So
you.
we're getting there now.
Yep. Got you. I'm grabbing a few hits if you didn't notice.
Oh yeah, no worries. I'm
That was a
doing
solid
this
key though. That
quest.
last one.
Yeah, it went the DPS they definitely carried it. And you on top of it doing the damage that you do definitely makes up for the lack of damage that I do at the moment.
Dude, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. And uh, being able to do a fair bit of damage as a tank is super nice. Like I'm used to as a tank. I'm used to just being like kind of there to absorb shit.
Yeah.
But being able to throw down some deeps is super nice. The Kyrian is super nice. The amount of
Mm.
damage that the shield does is just stupid.
You smoking right now makes me. So I went to my parents today, and my dad had some friends come up.
Hmm.
My dad's like 68, but he's been going through some medical stuff. I don't want to get like into detail about
I
it because
understand. I
it's
understand.
out of the people's stuff. But his friend from like high school brought him some weed that he grew, and he called it Chili Verde, and he brought
I
him like an
like it.
ounce and a half of it. And my dad doesn't smoke, but he's coming up on his time frame, I guess you could say, with
I understand.
the diagnosis. But
Yep,
my
I
dad was
understand.
like, "You should try this before I try it." So I gotta try the
Hell
weed that
yeah.
he gave me and see how strong it is.
Hell yeah. Listen, man. I don't know what your dad's going through. I don't know what you're going through. And I don't expect you to say anything. But I'll give you this as a caveat. The fellow that I talked about that got me the job over where I work right now.
Yeah.
He's my best friend. He's been my best friend for 30 years. And he about 8 months ago he was diagnosed with stage 3 lung cancer,
Oh shit.
which quickly moved to stage 4 lung cancer.
Yeah.
And his last MRI was about a month and a half ago. Not MRI, whatever, CAT scan. His last scan was about a month and a half ago, and they told him that he's got no more than 6 months to live.
Yeah.
And
That
it
is
happens. It
fairly
happens,
similar.
and it happens real fast. And I've seen him going downhill pretty hardcore. I mean, I knew he wasn't going to recover. He knew he wasn't going to recover. Everyone knew he wasn't going to recover. It
Yeah.
just is what it is. And dude, it's a terror. I don't understand how we haven't cured cancer at this point. Like, you can come up with a vaccine for COVID in 2.3 fucking minutes, but you can't come up with a cure for cancer, and it's been around for fucking 100 years. I just don't
Yeah,
get it.
it's a crazy thing. So I don't mind talking about it. It's part of life. But
It
he got
is.
diagnosed with stage 4 esophageal cancer. It was like 2 years
Yep.
ago.
Yep.
So he went through. He did a big surgery. They cut out half of his esophagus and half of his stomach, reconnected it. Did a scan, said everything was gone. They did another follow-up scan like 3 months later, found it in a couple different lymph nodes, and they were
Yep.
like, "Oh, we're gonna do like spot radiation.
Yep.
We can go in and remove some of them." So they did that, and they did a scan after they did that stuff, and it went to a couple other places. So it was on like his liver, on his kidney,
and
a
and it,
couple other,
and
just
it, and at
kind
that
of
point,
going everywhere.
yeah, and that's what they told him in his last scan. They said it's spread all through your neck, all through your lymph nodes, all through your lungs. There's
Yeah.
no stopping it. You're gone. It's gone.
But he did a scan about a month ago actually, and it was they're like, hey, he had a vertebrae in his back break or like shatter.
Oh, jeez.
So he went to the doctor. He could barely fucking walk, and they looked at it. They did a scan. They said, hey, the cancer got into your bones, so it made your bones weak, which is why this happened. And they filled that vertebrae or whatever with like cement or something similar. I don't know the exact procedure.
Cement is what it is.
Yeah, but they made it so he was in less pain, but he's still in pain right now. And then
And go ahead. I'm sorry.
oh, but he's doing that, and then he did a scan recently, and it was pretty much like, hey, it's all throughout your body. They didn't do a head scan until like 2 weeks ago, and then they found it in his head as well.
Right.
So they told him 2 to 6 months if he stops treatment, or if he keeps up with treatment, less if he stops treatment. And he decided he was like a very active person his whole life. He did construction. He ran a plastering business for I don't know, like 35 years.
Right. Right.
So he
So he
worked with like
decided
asbestos
to
and
stop
shit.
treatment
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, I don't. I'm to the point now where I can't
because
really do anything, and I don't like it.
the treatment is debilitating. That's what's happening to my buddy Weeze. His name is Chris Cost, but
Yeah,
I knew him for the first 6 months. I knew him at least, maybe more. Fuck, it might have been long. It might have been years actually. I didn't even know his name. I only knew him as Wheeze or
yeah.
Weasel. That's all I knew. Guy was just a fucking
It's
cool, just a cool. He's my son's legal godfather with the church.
yeah,
He's been my best friend for 30 years. I have a tattoo on my ankle, which is the tattoo that his father had on his ankle when he was in the military, and that all the boys in their family have on their ankle
yeah.
as a tribute. I can't say enough good about him. Every time something bad has happened to me in life, he's been there to help me. I can't say enough good about the guy.
It's
Yeah,
rare to get people like that in your life, and
very
it's
much
nice to
so.
have them as well.
Very much so, and it's a blessing. Every minute I had with him was a blessing, and I count it as such. I'm sorry, I don't mean to go deep on you, but
Oh no,
I kind of figured what you were talking about was what I'm seeing my friend go through,
yeah,
and it's brutal. It's fucking
it's
brutal.
it's definitely tough to watch.
It
It's tough
is.
watching like the growing up, like, oh, this is the strongest person in my life, and then to watch him go through shit where he
I'll
can't
give you
do anything now.
I'll give you a comparison, man. When I started concrete, I rolled up on this job site, man. This guy's 5'5" tall, and he was skinny as a rail.
Yeah,
And these forms are huge, right? They're like this particular day we were dealing with 8 foot forms, but me, I'd never seen that. So it's basically like if you've ever picked up a piece of plywood before, that's one thing, but take that piece of plywood, make it 3/4 of an inch thick, laminate it, and then soak it in oil.
yeah,
All right, so that piece of plywood's now 100 pounds.
yeah.
And this little skinny little motherfucker takes this piece of plywood, throws it on his shoulder, poof, over his head. He's carrying it like a pizza, and I'm like, fuck, man, if that skinny little fuck can do it, I can do it. And so it took me a couple of attempts, but then I did. And he was one of, if not the strongest people that I ever knew. Just he was a
Yeah.
beast. He was just a little beast. Now he got bigger over the years, but he was a skinny little afro having beast at that time, and he was that throughout his entire life. Uh, so yeah, I feel you. And to watch him become frail and weak is not fun.
Yeah, it's a shitty thing to watch for sure.
Oh, it's terrible, dude.
And then my dad
It's
doesn't
way
like it
past
because
terrible.
I'm the youngest of 6 kids, and I'm probably the closest to him. I live near them. There's two of my other siblings live close,
Yep.
but I go over there a lot, spend time with them. I have I guess the ability to the freedom to do that with what I do, so
Right.
I can spend more time with them than everybody else.
Right.
But so he's a little more open with me. He tries to be a little more of a hard ass with the other kids, even though they're older than me. But
Fair. That's fair.
he's I talked to him the other day about it. He's like, yeah, I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore. And I was like, right, fair enough. And it sucks to say, but
I get
and
it.
my sisters and everything are like losing their shit. But I'm like, hey, if he's doesn't want to suffer anymore, then
Dude, how can you
that's his choice.
how can you argue with that? I mean, seriously, put yourself in his shoes. Just think about it. How can you really argue with it? You
And
know?
I was telling them, I was like, if I ever find out some shit like that, I'm done. I'm out of here. Like if I ever find out it's like to that stage to where they can't do anything and any treatment's just gonna slow it down for a little bit, I'm fuck that. But yeah, some people have different outlooks on it. Some people are like, oh, I'm gonna do it till the end, and some people are like, yep, I find this out and I'm done.
Yep.
Life
Okay,
is a
dude,
crazy thing.
this is kicking it up a notch. This is a 12.
DOS, that's fine with me. Is if the DPS can carry it, that's the only problem. My DPS might be lacking for depending on the
Oh
group.
shit. I'm dumb. I didn't invite you. Leaving party. I'm dumb. I do
They
that
might not
shit.
have accepted
I
you
have
without me
I
with me in
have
there.
I have done what I just did to the person who runs late night with me, or used to at least, and maybe will in the future, but I doubt it. All the time. I've done it fucking 100 times. And that person, and I'm being very vague about how I'm saying this. That person would fucking laugh at me, sometimes yell at me, and be like, "Dude, what the fuck? How many times are you gonna do this?" Yet I would still do it. And
Based on the way you're saying
that's
it,
not
like
on them. That's on me. If you could see me right now, you'd be like, just looking at me, I'm fucking stupid, because that was a good key. And if I had you in it and got you in, that would have probably been a solid key. I'm gonna look for it again, see what I can find. But that would have been a good one. But they probably only took me because I was a tank
if
and
they see me with a
right,
235 item level, they're gonna go,
right.
we'll pass on that.
So I might, you know what? I got another Halls. I don't know if that guy's got no rating. He's gonna be garbage. I ain't. We done several of those already. Although if it's the only key out there, I don't know what else drops from Halls for you though either.
Let's see, halls. I'll find it. Shit.
Here, you
There's
know
a
what?
two hand and offhand.
Here's a Halls 6, right? That ain't much, but if you get lucky and get a piece and get a
Oh,
little
there's a
experience.
trinket. There's a haste trinket from there. There's an offhand, a weapon.
Oh, they
There's a couple different things.
declined us? Why the fuck would you decline us? That's weird. All right, whatever. That makes no sense. I don't understand why in the hell. I mean, unless they grabbed another tank like at the moment that I signed up. But I don't know why else you'd decline us for that.
So based on the conversation so far with what you're talking about, I'm assuming it's got to do with a woman. I'll leave it at that, but it's based on a woman,
I
correct?
and I won't even acknowledge whether that's correct or if it isn't.
Okay, no worries.
And it may very well not be, but yeah, I can't go there. Uh,
Oh, no worries.
just because we're on stream, so
Yeah.
I got to make sure that I'm not stupid.
Oh, no worries. Man, I feel like it's fucking
Here's a 9 Theater of Pain. That's pretty pimp. I could totally do that.
I can use that for rating as well. My rating's at 442. Shit.
It's Frostmourne again though. I'm gonna whisper the guy. He invited me before I finished the whisper. I just whispered lag shouldn't be a problem because I know sometimes they don't want to invite people that aren't on Frostmourne. Fantastic. This should be a good nightcap key. It's perfect.
Usually the only issue with GOP is the last boss.
Yep.
That's the only problem I ever see with that. But I don't think it'll be
We'll
an issue.
stomp a mud hole in its ass and walk it dry, Stone
You
Cold
have
style.
faced much.
That's funny. Stone Cold actually lives about 45 minutes from me. He lives in a little town called Genoa in northern Nevada. And he goes to a lot of the events and stuff that they have out there.
Oh shit, huh?
Yes, it's pretty neat. I've seen him. I've never went up and talked to him because I'm not that kind of person. Just let people do their thing without bugging them.
I'm just not paying attention here. That's pretty fucking dude. Listen, Stone Cold was without question my favorite wrestler of all time, and for a while in my life, I was all up in that shit, like all up in that shit. Here, are you looking? Do you run dual monitors, or you just run one monitor?
I run triples.
Oh,
So
then
I
you got Discord open on one or another of them.
Yeah.
This is normally hanging right there on my fucking on my couch behind me. That's the old Stone Cold Steve Austin hockey jersey. I'm
Oh,
telling
that's
you,
fucking sick.
yeah, dude. Austin 316. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking
So
about.
my oldest brother was a huge Undertaker fan.
I
Even
love
like back in the
Taker.
day,
Yeah, I love Taker.
we played Halo, and his name was Little Evil because the Undertaker was Big Evil or some shit like that.
Hell yeah. Oh,
And he
shit, I
was
got a
always
beer.
big into that. And I was a Stone Cold fan, but I was me and my younger or not
Tell me,
so
tell
not
me
my
you rooted
younger
for.
brother.
Tell me you love Triple H, right?
Nope, the Hardy Brothers.
I'm down with
The Hardy
that,
Boys,
hundred
Hardy
percent.
Brothers. I
I
can't remember.
hated,
It's been so long.
I hated Triple H. Hated him like a passion. Here's the thing, though. You know what that means? That
He's a good
mean
entertainer.
that means he was doing his damn job because he
Yeah.
made me hate him. That which makes me respect the fuck out of him as a wrestler. You know what I
And
mean? I love it, but I
there was
hated
a
him.
wrestling game on Nintendo 64 that we used to
Played
play.
the shit out of it with
Yeah.
Wheeze. Played the shit out of it with Wheeze. Hell, Pecker, yeah, dude. We used to we'd go over to his apartment and we'd set up cards. We'd like fucking on paper. We'd be like, okay, this dude's gonna match up with this dude, followed by that. We'd make up like fucking wrestling cards. We'd just play the
Yeah.
whole card as whatever we would play. Oh, it was so god. We'd could smoke copious amounts of weed, drink copious amounts of coffee, believe it or not, and just fucking play all day. It'd be a blast.
That's the. I used to play a lot of Mario Kart. I got a buddy that I've been friends with forever who works for me now, and we used to play Halo. But before that, we played a lot of Mario Kart. And I became friends with him in like sixth grade or something like that. Like right when I
Hell
moved to
yeah.
Nevada. It's great. Some of those memories are probably some of the coolest times that off the top of my head, that I can think of.
Dude, that's good stuff, man. I love that kind of shit. I do.
And it's cool because I have there's a couple people that work with me, and it's nice to have someone where I don't have to say shit to.
Damn
Like I don't have
straight.
to deal with it. Like he keeps people in check, so I don't have to.
Hey, can I
And
ask?
I'm not a asshole or anything, but he is to other people.
Be real careful. I don't. I'm not. I'm listening. I'm hearing you, and I heard that. But I just want to be real quick. I have
Yeah.
forgotten to repair about 4 dungeons right now, and I'm at 39%. Don't make the same mistake I am.
Yeah. I usually the second I get to a dungeon, I usually hop on my mount.
I did.
Make sure I
I
repair.
haven't for 3. I was at 39%. So like 2 wipes into there, and I'd have been toast. Although I don't see wiping in here either. But no, man. Listen, man. I'm digging the shit out of your vibe, man. No homo, of course.
Oh
But
no,
I'm digging the shit out of your vibe. I think you're a good find. I think you're a good match for what this guild is about.
yeah.
I think you kind of embody what we do, and that's phenomenal. That's perfect. Ben got super lucky to see your shit today, and I think you'll find if WoW was ever entertaining to you, you'll find it is in this spot.
Oh, I believe it will be. It's nice to have a group of people that are. You get so many people that are like, oh, there's someone new. I'm not going to talk to them. I'll let them
And check it out. Look at this is what
talk and
happens
hang out.
every single dungeon. Notice what I typed again. Please, can I get 2 minutes to pee and grab a beer?
It just gives you time to get ready. I'm actually going to
It
grab a soda
does.
real quick. 'Cause I don't
It
wanna
does.
drink
I
anything.
fucking do it every time. Tim laughs at me. He makes fun. He makes fun of me all the time for it.
I'll be back in 30 seconds.
Yep.
feel the tired catching up to me as I just got up to go grab something
Oh
to drink.
damn! I'm sorry, buddy. One more dungeon, you
Oh,
got it in you. Me too.
I'm gonna finish this quest chain before I go to bed anyway. So
Oh damn! This dude just said I was living up to my name, going to grab a beer. All right, so give me a second here. I'm going to also drop down a fire, and then I'm gonna fucking make us a little fucking feast. Wow, did you hear that? I just whistled on accident. That was weird.
you whistle your S's.
No, I don't. Normally that was just weird as shit. Like that shit like snuck the hell out. Now watch this. I like to place the feast right over the fire so it's a heated feast. That's real time right there. That's
Little bit of
some
RP.
thought. Yeah, that's exactly. So hit me one of those. Hit me one of those. Got me one of those. Let me double check on this.
This run you can usually tell how it's gonna go on the first boss.
This ain't even a 10. This is a 9. Now here's the thing. It depends on the people, because I've seen 9s go worse than 10s, just because you tend to get the people that don't know what the fuck is what. So it can't. Yeah, you're right. You'll probably know how this is going to go before the first boss, because these first 2 trash packs are pretty tough. So if the healer's worth his salt and the DPS has some damage, you'll see it right away.
Both the DPS besides me only have 1 legendary. All of us have 1 legendary.
So it's probably going to be challenging.
It's gonna be a tough one.
Damn it. Well, let's try to struggle through it. We'll see what we can do. I mean, worst case scenario.
Even if we don't time it, I don't care.
Worst case scenario, we don't time it. But as long as we finish it, it's another chance at gear. And that would, I think you've already done 4 now, so you should have 2 choices in your vault now.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, 4 out of 8.
Yep.
Which the second one's only a 259, but it could be tier, so it might.
It certainly could. And this is a 9, so it'll boost that. It'll push that lowest one off.
2, 1.
The lowest was a 7. Yeah.
Yep.
It's got to be in time for that, doesn't it?
Nope.
Or no?
Not at all. Just count how many you done.
Hopefully this DPS is okay.
We about to find out.
The only difficult boss is depending on which way you go.
Incorrect.
I fucking stunned a spiteful. God bless America. Whatever. I guess it was worth it.
Well, on top DPS, this isn't gonna go good.
Take it easy, man. I tell you what. I like your style, though. Damn it, that made me laugh. We probably in for a struggle bus. You ain't wrong,
Yeah,
though.
yeah, it is.
You know what, though? Whatever. We can handle the struggle bus. We can make it work. Yeah, because you are right. You are right. DPS is not looking great right now. But everybody could be saving their cooldowns for the boss fight too. So let's not pass judgment too early.
I'm pretty big on using my cooldowns as many times as possible.
Same.
So I pop mine early. And all
Yeah,
that.
same.
Unless I'm real close to a boss. Everybody's doing all right.
Yeah, like I said, it can change quickly once because they might very well have been saving fucking cooldown for the boss.
Yeah.
So
And this boss usually takes time, you know?
dude, your DPS is you know what? Your DPS is sneaking up.
It's getting better.
It is. It's sneaking up.
It's-
Dude, 7 item levels will do that to you.
I'm just excited for the legendary. And to upgrade mine. Nice. But I am getting paid on this, so.
What'd you say?
I said I am getting cleave on this.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Well, yeah. That I mean, clearly. I thought you said you were getting lag. That's why I asked you to repeat. You will be unmade, you son of a bitch. On top of that, you will be bound. And God bless it, fucking cooldown is something else, man. It really is. It is straight up something else.
Run out.
Am I doing something wrong to get stunned right there?
No, it targets a random person. And there's literally nothing you can do about it. Our just DPS is slow. That's all it boils down to. We don't have a pumper in here, but that's okay. It's okay. Again, it doesn't have to necessarily be fast. We can still time it as long as we do the mechanics right. You can even be slow like that, and you can still time it if you do the DPS
Yeah,
right.
as long as the boss fights are...
As long as you keep rolling and you don't die to nothing, you can still time it like that. And I told you again, sometimes a 9 can be more challenging than a 10 because you end up with the players that only got one legendary and that are whatever, like your situation, just coming back. You end up with 3 of those in the same group, and next thing you know, this is what you get. But that's okay; it's perfectly fine. Like
Well,
I know that coming
The
in.
healer only has one as well, so it might be a struggle. I think we'll do it though.
If I didn't think we could do it, I would set it right away, and we would have stepped the hell out.
Yeah.
And I'll do what I can, and I'll do what I can to carry it.
Like the full 14k DPS.
You damn right. Whatever I gotta do.
Intruder.
I said I worked pretty hard though to get the gear that I've got on this tune already. Like I hit it hard at the beginning of this tier. I hit it hard, and a lot of my keys were just me and one other person that stayed up late with me all the time, more often than not. The vast majority of my keys are from that makeup.
Sometimes even if they're bad keys or they take a little bit, gear's still gear, and then it makes the next one that goes like this easier.
Yep, and we actually had a lot of luck. Like a lot of luck in pugs. Again, really honestly, if you look at our night tonight, you and I, dude, we've had a lot of luck. We've gotten in some pretty solid keys. Issues. Yeah, we haven't had any real bad spots, and we've keyed everything we've done.
My blade will bathe in your blood.
So just watch your positioning here, because this is where people can accidentally pull, like that whole next room, and then it turns into a shit show real fast.
Oh,
Interrupt.
It's perfect. This delays us just enough for this group to be where I wanted it to be.
I might have to take my contacts out of this one and get my glasses on.
Your eyeballs hurting you?
Yeah, getting a little dry. I got drops.
For the record, like I in life I wear bifocals,
Yeah.
like 7 layer on one side, 5 on the other. But they're super shitty to play games with because I'd have to be sitting here with my head tilted back like some bitch to see the screen this close. I need to talk to the eye doctor and get myself some glasses that are the appropriate distance for this.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that guy by a fucking second. Damn it,
I'm gonna
man.
save the battle rays. Save it for the bosses.
If he's worth his salt, he'll release, and it looks like he did. You released like real close to it.
Yeah, I'm legally blind in my left eye,
Oh no shit.
and even with correction, it doesn't. It helps, but it's still super bad.
Damn.
And they told me by the time I turn like 40, I'm gonna be completely blind in my left eye.
No shit.
But
Damn.
can't do nothing about it.
Well, I mean, better to be blind in one eye and not two.
Yeah.
At least you still got one. It definitely could be worse.
I'm happy to just be able to see.
Damn right. Damn, man. Look at that 7K damage single target. That's what I'm talking about. Huh?
Getting better.
Dude, I'm telling you. That's solid, man.
Any performance issues that you see are definitely gear. Once I get geared, I'll be pumping.
I do not doubt that at all. I can see it already. Like I said, I can see it already.
I gotta
100%.
set my UI back up too, because like I said, I'm playing default UI. And I need to get a couple things fixed.
Defensive.
Get all my weak bars and shit set up.
Hell yeah.
Attack totem.
Remember to kill the totem here? It's super important.
Yep. I was not in there. Okay, it didn't hit me. I thought it did. I was about to be mad.
Defensive.
May the force be with him.
Attack totem. Defensive. Watch your step.
Oh shit, I'm dead. Oh no.
No, you ain't.
I got the Bloodhound instincts, so that saved me. I fucked up.
We got that totem just in time to let everybody speed up too, so.
Attack totem. Defensive. Watch your step.
pretty fast mechanic right now.
Very much so.
Hunter's just gonna kill me.
Attack totem.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
Defensive.
So the reason to win down there is that when you come back up, you get a nice little damage boost.
Yeah, I try not to. Like that dude does more DPS.
Yeah, you don't pop cooldowns down or anything like that. You don't want to do that. But like your motivation to win is exactly that. Like when you come back up, you get a nice little buff if you win.
Attack totem. Defensive. Watch your step.
Definitely not in that.
I was.
Attack totem.
Are we killing boss or what?
Defensive.
Just kill the boss. Yeah. Just murder the boss.
Watch your step.
That was good.
Our challengers have passed the first trial, but they're still a long way from the title!
Slide drops in real quick.
I did not intend to pull that much. I do not even believe that I actually did. But that much is pulled indeed. It's gonna be something anyway. This will save us a shitload of time if it works.
He gave you a tiny heal. I don't know if you used it or not, but
It's all good. Any heal you gave me probably didn't hurt.
it looked beneficial at the time. Oh, that feels much better with the drops in. Holy shit.
So that worked, I guess. Hope the healers got mana because I done pulled. Fuck them, feed them beans. You want to pull for me, I'll pull for you, bitches.
Oh, I got innovate point too. I toss innovate as often as possible.
Yep, which is awesome. It's super smart.
This one I gotta check on. Schedule something tomorrow. Forgot about it. You not get the stampeding roar I just used? Weird, I used to-
I'm already up here fighting. I didn't mess around.
Oh, you weren't even. Okay, that's why. Okay, I was like, what the fuck?
Watch your step.
I'm fucking gonna get hit. Yep.
Watch your step.
I got too close.
Plugging along through this.
Hey, we're plowing right along.
I have a camera that's set up to watch the baby, just to keep an eye on him when he's sleeping.
Nice. I had that. I had that when my son was young.
I have it so I have it pulled up on my computer, so I can hear the microphone. So if he like starts moving around or anything,
Yep. Yep.
I can hear it. And my girlfriend constantly, "Did you check on the baby?" And I'm like, "Yep." Just to look at my other screen.
That's awesome. I 100% sympathize.
And he's almost 3, but I still am very protective and
Which you should be.
like maybe like a paranoid parent. 'Cause
Which
he's
you
my
should be.
only child.
Which you absolutely should be.
Watch your step.
Look at that damage. Good God.
Yep. Why do you think I said sec at the start of that fight? I wanted my cooldowns to line up because I needed them. Because if you don't, if I lose aggro on any of that shit right there at the start, I'm fucked. But why lose aggro when I can line up my cooldowns like this and there ain't nothing getting away? Everything is gonna be mad at me.
Watch your step.
Yeah, dude, the Kyrian prop pally is phenomenal. And I was Venthyr up until like a week ago, and Venthyr was really good.
I
Like
think Nightblade is the best for me.
the Forever Hollow that you get with the double legendary was ridiculous. And
Yeah.
when I raid, I'll be Venthyr. So you'll see me Venthyr as raid because it's way better because the trash doesn't matter. You're not on a timer. And single target Venthyr is far better because of the Forever Hollow. You drop it and it's ridiculous heals and ridiculous damage on the boss and on everyone around you.
So you guys, I think, what did they say, 7 bosses in normal so far?
7 bosses in. We had the 8th boss to 0.2% last week.
Hey,
So but we hard cap at 10:30. So incoming.
so no matter what, not even like a, hey, let's try one more pull type thing, or not?
Every now and again we'll do one more pull, but for the most part, because people have to work, and if you start to push it, then people's schedules get fucked up, and over the course of time, that matters. It matters to people.
Especially when they can't do what they're supposed to. Oh, I did not get caught by that. No fucking way.
Somehow I didn't either, and I really should have.
I was not in that. I was, unless I fucked up and didn't see something. I didn't feel like I was.
Defensive.
This is always a weird boss.
This boss can be challenging. The key is out and then in. You get out of that shit and then right back in if you need to. As soon as he casts it, you can get out of it again.
Yeah.
I mean, to get into it again. As soon as the ring goes down, you can get right back into it.
It's tough when people don't bring the ads to you if they get aggro to
Very much so.
you. Smacking people.
Defensive. Right.
I got hookered. I did. I'm gonna lay on hands the fucking healer.
Oh, I had heals on him too. Just to make sure.
I got a sack on the other priest.
Does sack still share damage with you?
It does, but I take no damage because I'm fucking ridiculous. My block chance is like through the damn roof. Yeah, I never used to use sack as a paladin. I always thought it was stupid because why would I want to damage myself, right? But it turns out that it's one of the most broke cooldowns in the game.
Yeah, you realize how much mitigation you have to that damage even coming in.
Yep. It turns out that it's literally a stupid broke fucking cooldown, and if you don't use it, you just literally aren't using your class.
Watch your feet. Right. Defensive. Defensive.
I got hookered, but I got cooldowns for myself, so it don't matter. That was actually
Feeling terrible about time.
no, not at all. I'm telling you, like we're not blazing through it, but we're not totally
We're
lagging
getting
either.
through it.
Exactly. Now this, in my humble opinion, is the hardest wing.
Yeah, if people get knocked off, that's the biggest thing, honestly.
I get knocked off, but I get up again. I'm sorry. I told you, man. I will do the dad joke.
That's fine. I do them once in a while when they come into mind when I'm talking to people.
Stay back. Stay back. I'm gonna pull half this room.
Enthralled.
Our group is not
I'm gonna piss everything off right there. I'm gonna shield the fuck out of myself. Double shield the fuck out of myself. Gonna single-handedly blow that group up for y'all.
That priest was taking a lot of damage from that chain.
I bet he was.
You were quite a ways ahead.
Enthralled.
I bubbled, so heads up.
I threw a heal on you. That's all I got there.
I should have pissed everything off again with that fucking shield.
Enthralled.
That was absolutely fucking perfect. I'm gonna tell you what, you have no idea how close that was to terrible, yet it was absolutely perfect.
A little sketchy. Right at the
It
end
was
right there.
it was sketch as fuck, dude. I had to bubble. If your tank has to bubble, you in trouble. But I bubbled, and then I had wings and a fucking bell, and so like I just immediately was able to piss everything off again. Threw a deck of cards at him. Why can't I pick this thing up? Like this has happened before. I can't pick it up. I don't know why that happened. Oh my god, that some bitch just jerked the shit out of me. Fucking fucked me up. Mind you, I've been drinking all night too.
Oh, we're getting closer to being dangerous on time.
Well, it all comes down to the DPS just a little bit on the slow side, which is, again, it's okay. It is what it is.
Yeah, we'll still get loot.
Yep. As long as nobody decides to be a pissant and leave. And the shitty thing about this is you can't take
I
these
took that
ports.
portal.
You can't take the ports till after the spitefuls are dead.
It let me take it.
Did it really?
I did it on accident, yeah.
I don't know how. You normally don't let you take it until after it's dead.
I clicked it like the second those groups died. Maybe that's why.
So you got fucking,
Drop combat or something for
Yeah.
a split second or
you got lucky is what that happened.
how that dude looks for a second. Okay.
Okay, so I like to go left here. Not everybody does, but I do. So don't get hit. This is the key. Don't get hit.
This is
Just
the knockoff.
don't.
now,
Yeah, it
right?
is. Don't get knocked off. That's the key.
Whatever way they're facing.
Yep. They blow it the way they're facing. So just don't stand in front of one.
So one person's bound to get knocked off.
Almost for sure. It happens pretty much every time.
Oh, look at that. Oh no, he didn't get knocked off.
Who, me? No, I ain't gonna get knocked off.
Now the healer died or something.
He got knocked off almost for sure.
Just wait for people to go out of range.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step.
Well played, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, Priest did get knocked off.
Yeah, I'm pretty. Oh, you got knocked off again?
I got the res.
I'm gonna be in trouble because I'm out here by myself.
I try to get there and touch with some of these, but I might have to probably cool down too.
Watch your step.
I got his convoke heals. It should have helped you. Yeah, it did.
Didn't hurt me.
Watch your step.
I pretty much popped all my cooldowns because I realized I was by myself.
Watch your step.
Yeah, you killed everything there.
So I'm talking about. Just don't even wait for help. Just kill it all.
I need a quick recap on this boss. I can't remember it for some reason.
Okay, let me get up in here. This is the boss that Oh, no. Okay. Okay. So this is the boss where there'll be the grippy hands on the ground.
Yeah.
If you get targeted by the green beam from the boss, get on the grippy hands. Your spirit will form there, and you'll regather right away. If your spirit gets away from you, you'll murder the whole group. So that's the only part of this boss fight that matters. Other than that, it's basically just murk the boss.
Watch your step.
And you'll see it pretty quickly.
Grasping hands. Okay, that's what
Grasping,
you
yep.
wanna run to
So,
instantly.
yep. And if you get the green beam on, you got to be in that shit. Just get to it. Get immediately to it. and then your body will form in it, and then you got to gather your body, and then immediately. Now, if you're pro,
How do you gather your body?
if you're standing in the grippy hands, your body will be on you already. You don't even have to do shit. Just stand on the grippy hands. But if you're pro, you stand behind the grippy hands, and then you can still do DPS. You won't get stunned, and then you run forward immediately and grab your body.
Watch your step.
But again, the safe thing to do is stand right on the damn grippy hands, because then your body's on you. You're going to absorb it right away. You don't even have to try. Damn, you are fast on the B-res, dude. Like fast, like
I
fast,
saw
fast.
that dude got to die. I use a mouse up macro.
I mean, I think you're faster than any of our people in guild, and we got a couple that are pretty quick.
So it horrifies me, and then it spawns right here, right?
Yep,
That's it? Okay.
that's it.
Watch your step.
That's the whole damn mechanic. And if you're Kyrian and you get that that debuff on you, you can cleanse it with the file.
Okay. I'm night phase, so.
Ah, fair enough.
Watch your step.
We're probably going to be overtime just because we're just a little bit slow. But if we have hero,
We have
which
hero for the last boss.
the hunter should have hero. So if we have hero, we're going to be awful close.
Just the RP is going to take fucking 35 seconds.
I hope, yeah, it will. You're not plus a little bit of a run to it. So
I
we're,
can,
we're probably going to be overtime by 30 seconds or
25,
so.
30.
Yeah. Still though, whatever, man. I don't care.
Watch your step.
It still wasn't a bad key.
Oh, no. A little slow because our DPS, but it was still smooth.
Agreed. And nobody's whined yet, so.
Our challenges have conquered the trials and advanced
Maybe?
to the
I don't know. We'll see.
It's going to be close, man. It's going to be close.
central chamber. It's time to begin the main event.
That was an empty beer, by the way. But I got another one right over here because I always bring two.
Let's see if I got another pack of cigarettes. I think I smoked my last cigarette, but I might have another pack. Yeah, the RP just takes too long.
I bet you didn't expect me tonight, did you?
I did not. They were talking about it earlier, like, oh, you might get to meet Nate tonight, or he might be on. And I was like, oh, okay. I'll just
You're like,
and then
ah,
I
just
played
another,
WoW with you
just-
for fucking 5 hours.
Like I said, man, I'm a unique cat.
Oh, that
You only gonna meet
RP is
one.
so long. 220. Yeah, we're gonna be like 30 seconds over.
We'll see. We're gonna do everything we can not to be.
Defensive.
When people rush this fight, it's where people mess up.
That's true.
I know.
Stay away from lines.
Just remember, if you have defensive cooldown, save them for later in the fight because it gets real.
Oh yeah.
Stay away from lines. Defensive. One. Defensive. Stay away from lines.
Dude, we got it. We still got a chance.
It's close.
It's
I got
real
convoked
close.
in 45 seconds, so I have one more convoke before the end.
And just don't get smashed. Just don't get smashed by the stupid stuff.
This is the hardest part of the fight.
It is. So this is when they would hero if anybody has sense.
They hear it at the start.
Oh, did they? Yeah, you would want a hero here if you could.
Berserk.
I gotta lay on hands for that dude who's almost dead,
Defensive.
and I got a fucking horse for
Oh,
right
I
now.
fucking spawned right here. I was in the corner where the gate spawned and started running, and then got stunned. Oh,
Damn.
that's so garbage.
Damn, that's
And I
unfortunate.
used my soul shape to get away before.
That's okay. It ain't over till the fat lady sings.
Defensive.
We gonna miss the key by a little bit, but as long as we win, it doesn't really matter. I think we're gonna miss the key anyway, even if you didn't die.
Even if I didn't
we're,
die,
yeah,
yeah.
we're 20%, so we still would have missed the key. So don't feel too bad.
I think hero in this phase is way better.
At this point, I could bubble and win.
Stay away from lines.
Trust me, I know because I've done it.
I think everyone's doing all right.
They are absolutely.
Run out. No. Defensive.
The way it's looking, it's a no.
Stay away from lines.
No, I bubbled an asshole I shouldn't have because he died anyway.
Defensive.
It's up to you guys. 200K.
I CC'd myself. What I mean by that is I hit enter on accident.
Defensive.
Yeah.
Stay away from lines.
He's in too.
I can only imagine that he is. But I ain't.
He's got some mana he him to think.
Stay away from lines.
63K. It's on you. You got spirit for 12 seconds if he heals me with it.
I can't get out of this.
Defensive.
I can't get out of that. Oh,
Did you get
2%.
caught? Did you get
Yep.
caught in the portal?
I did.
That's what got me. So I was in the corner when it popped up, and I started running, and it caught me.
Should have won that fight. God bless America.
Yeah, if I didn't die, and then they
Nah,
healed,
it's
and
okay,
it
it's
popped at the
okay.
start.
Where's the patch up guy? I ain't no patch up guy.
Yeah, we won't have hero for 5 minutes. Unless we can reset.
No, there's no. Where's the patch up guy? There's no patch up guy. Why is there no patch up guy?
What is a patch up guy? It's like a cooldown reset guy or something?
Yeah. Once you're over the time, you usually get a patch up guy. Anyway, whatever. Let's just kill it. I'll do better.
Try not to die again.
Defensive.
There's something still down.
No worries.
Stay away from lines.
And again, it ain't no big deal. We almost keyed it though. We
I
almost
don't-
keyed it.
I
We,
think
we,
if,
even if you hadn't died, we wouldn't have though.
Defensive.
yeah, I think we still would have been like 20 seconds over.
Definitely. Definitely.
Stay away
We're
from
supposed to
lines.
kill ads, right? I'm not crazy.
Yeah, you definitely have to kill ads.
Oh, that's jumping on this guy. Jeez.
Defensive. Run. Defensive. Stay away from lines.
No, I shall not.
Run out.
See, an ideal world like now's when you hero.
I'm gonna pop you. Try to help.
No worries. No, I'm good. I'm good on heals. Don't worry about heals. Just
Oh,
DPS
just
and
that
motherfucker.
the AOE one.
I got lots of shit left to save. I ain't even used my trinket yet. I got that blood scale, which does like shitloads of healing.
Motherfucker. Oh, I dodged one and didn't see the other one because it went
It's
through
okay.
it.
It's okay.
Defensive.
Oh,
It's all good. It's all good.
Stay away from lands.
Ain't over till it's over.
the way I was like looking at it, they ran through each other, so I didn't see it coming, and just
Yep.
smacked it.
Oh no, I'm gonna get caught. I bubbled.
Defensive. Stay away from lands.
Yeah, we need a hero for that again too. Oh, you guys might have it still.
Defensive.
25%.
That shit spawned right the fuck on me.
Is it only one ad per player that's alive?
Defensive. Run. Defensive. Stay away from lands. Run out. Defensive. Run.
I'm gonna get caught again. That fucking line saved me. That line saved me. Getting hit by the fucking line saved my ass. How fucking ironic is that? Getting hit by that
Oh, it
line
pushed you
saved me.
away?
It did. It pushed me away.
I was watching your stream, so I saw it delayed like 15 seconds.
It fucking saved me. Getting hit by that saved me. It
Priest is on.
absolutely did.
Priest doesn't have hand either, I don't think.
Defensive.
Yeah, Priest is Shit.
But I ain't dead yet.
Stay away from lands.
Even if he dies, he should die right now and just use spirit. Honestly.
He doesn't need to.
Run.
I'm gonna live.
Oh yeah, you can heal through it now.
Yep.
Is Word of Glory still strong?
Oh, it's super strong.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh.
has been defeated! I can hardly believe it! All hail the new champions of the arena! Victory and glory are yours!
Well, they got
Trust me, I saved that fight 6 ways to Sunday.
More walkers!
What a weapon.
Did you really? Did you get a weapon?
He got one.
Oh, he did.
But I don't know the item level.
Did you check yours yet? Did you get anything?
Nothing.
Damn it, man.
He said he doesn't need that weapon.
Oh my god, if he gives you that weapon, I'm gonna fucking jump for joy. I'll do a cartwheel.
He gave it to me.
I ain't doing no cartwheel, but I tell you what,
Hell
I'll jump for
yeah.
joy. Fuck yeah, it's an upgradable weapon, and up. It's probably a 250, what 255, 252.
252. Well, I had a 246, but I couldn't upgrade it.
But
But I
this
can
one, it's a
upgrade this one now.
252. You can upgrade.
And it's haste verse, which is more
Hell
expensive
yeah!
stuff.
And what's your item? I mean, what's your Raider IO now?
My Raider
You're
IO
550,
is
558. So
yeah.
we need to get you 442 points, and then you can upgrade that bitch. Because
And I
you'll
have
have
a lot
you
of
should
runs to do still.
you should have a fair bit of valor already. Because you should have 5 dungeons done. Because I've done 5, and you've done all 5 of them with me. So
Yeah, I got 1,000 valor, and then I only have 4 dungeons completed. So I have 6 other dungeons I can do to get the other
well, that's what I'm
400
saying.
footing.
That's what and I'm if you're around tomorrow night,
Yeah,
I'm happy to roll you again. And I don't care if I do 100 low dungeons this week. Doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter to me, especially if it's somebody that's interested in running with us, and I can help you get gear. And if I can get you enough gear to be valid enough to raid with us this weekend, that is what my goal is. What's if I may ask, what's your item level at this point?
235. It only went up 1 point from that. Or no, it didn't go up anything from that.
That's okay.
But
Two,
I'm gonna get my
235 from 228, so still up 7 item levels, and now an upgradable weapon. So I mean, hell yeah, that's successful if you ask me. And if you go and work on getting the 2 legendaries, I mean that'll be huge, obviously. So I mean, right there is a massive boost.
yeah. Once I get those legendary, oh, that's gonna be big.
Hell yeah.
Because my
You know what?
belt is 226.
Yep. Which is
So it'll
so you'll get a
be
265 to replace that right off the bat, and they'll
yeah, and
give
then
you that. Now you get that for free, literally.
shoulders will be 291. So that's 66 item level.
Yeah. So I mean, right there you'll be relevant just like that. Listen, man, I tell you what, it was a lot of fun hanging with you tonight. I genuinely enjoyed your company. Hopefully you enjoyed mine, and
Yeah,
we'll
it was
get
a
a
good
chance
time,
to
man.
maybe try to target some of them ones you missed out on tomorrow night. It'll most likely be just me and you tomorrow night. I don't think they'll. Tuesday nights, Wednesday mornings is the most active morning this late at night. So most
Yeah,
likely it'll just be me and you tomorrow night. But as you've seen late night tonight, just me and you can get some shit done.
yeah. I'll be playing a lot. I'm gonna try to get geared up and catch up to everybody so I can be
Hell,
beneficial in the raid.
hell yeah. Well, listen, man. I definitely I'm gonna end the stream and or get my punk ass off to bed. But you have yourself a great night. And again, it was definitely a good time hanging with you.
Yeah, you too, man. I will definitely be on tomorrow night so we can run some more stuff.
Sounds great, man. Sounds great. I look forward to it.
Right on. Have a good night, man.
And you as well, sir. And also for the stream, peace all. Thank you for watching. If you like the content that you see, please hit a follow. Love to get that partnered thing. Have a great night. Peace.